And we're live. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back into the new stream. And that is right, we are live on this beautiful, what is it, June 9th?
Something like that. It's 6-9, guys. Guys, it's the funny.
Yeah, 6-9. Yeah, get it? Heh. Anyways, so we have a pretty, I mean, it's kind of a significant primary night. Not really. There is a couple big primaries here and there, but really, we have, like, I think one or two races that people care about, and the rest are kind of just whatever. So, of course, we got South Carolina, Maine, Nevada, and North Dakota. No one really cares about North Dakota. Is there even a primary there that's competitive or anything?
Let me see. Governor is, I'm pretty sure it's an incumbent running.
I guess North Dakota. It's honestly,
it's North Dakota.
Offense, but
nobody cares. You people don't matter. With all due respect, I knew a guy from North Dakota.
Yeah,
he moved to Montana
that's
for a
just
reason.
Out there. But Nevada, there are a couple House races that might be intriguing, but the way Nevada counts votes, we're not playing that game. Nope.
Nevada's rule is, I don't know if they've changed it or not.
Nope, they haven't.
They cannot release votes until everyone who is checked in to vote has voted. So every single precinct in the entire state has to be empty, has to be clear before a single vote can be dropped.
I get if it was county by county, but the way they do it over there is just dumb. But
I don't know if this is an old law or if they just overcorrected from 2000.
I'm pretty sure they overcorrected, I think.
They must have overcorrected from the year 2000.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are a couple primaries here and there, but really everyone's going to be talking about the Maine Senate primary, the South Carolina governor primary, and a little bit of South Carolina Senate primary, but we've gone down this route many times before. I think Graham's going to win.
New Siena poll for Texas.
Yeah.
Tallarico and Paxton tied. Abbott +6, Dan Patrick +5.
Yeah, I saw that. So, yeah, we have this should be a pretty quick election night stream. We'll see, of course. But before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and, of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the daily content. And if you have any questions or concerns or want to support the channel even further, the best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. General Hydra for 5. I hope this Tuesday night is going to be a fantastic for the GOP. Really the only, like, you got the governor primary in South Carolina, which hopefully Ralph Norman wins. I hope he wins, but I don't think he's going to.
I don't know enough about that election to really tell you. I mean, I know that
Trump's back in Yvette.
Yeah, I know Yvette has the Trump endorsement. I don't know anything about her. But because she has the Trump endorsement in a state that is very old and boomery and pro-Trump, she's probably going to win.
The best way to describe her is, Nick Master's a solid governor. He's nothing special, but he's fine. She's basically a lateral move. She's just younger, basically. So
okay. I mean, like he's acceptable.
yeah.
I'm not gonna complain about a lateral with him. It'd be different if it was like the fucker from Idaho, but it's not the
Yeah.
fucker from Idaho.
Yeah, it's basically just a solid, deep red state conservative. That's nothing special, but he's not as bad as like Mike Pence or whatever. So yeah, he's fine. But for some reason, people hate him for I don't know why, but I don't know.
I think they might be upset about the South Carolina like redistricting thing, but
That's not
he
his
didn't
fault,
do
though.
anything wrong. Yeah, he called the special election like he was supposed to.
He called it after they tried.
He was a good guy in the situation.
Gosh. Prince Strider for 10. When it comes to the Maine primary, this is how you can judge it. 90 plus Plattner has the entire base. Under 90s lost some support. Under 80s lost some moderates. Under 70 he's dead on arrival. I actually agree with that. That is really the main results that matter. There's no way Plattner's going to lose a primary. It would be freaking hilarious if he does somehow.
If Plattner gets under 70%,
he's done.
I think we have to talk about Susan Collins winning by a likely margin at that point.
Because at that point, there's just too many Democrats voting against him at that point. In a primary.
She hasn't, Janet Mills hasn't relaunched her campaign. She hasn't told people to vote for her. She thought about it. I think she might have been close to it. But as far as we are concerned, he is uncontested. He has a bunch of no names on the ballot. If he is not getting over 70% of the vote,
he's done.
He might be fucked. And here's the thing with here's the thing with Maine. I will say this. There is no chance for a moderate Dem to play spoiler because there is ranked choice voting. If she does not reach 50% in round 1, it goes to ranked choice. However, I think a lot of people who will not vote Plattner round 1 will not vote for him will not vote for him second place either.
I don't think so. I just think he's already too polarizing to really vote for.
He has no crossover appeal. So like, here's the thing. There's no chance of him winning by 7 or 8 points, which is not good. Like this is a blue wave. Allegedly,
supposedly,
this is a Trump midterm year. So you're not going to be winning over any Trump Republicans. You're not going to be winning over anyone.
So.
Pretty much anyone who voted for Trump is not going to vote for you.
No, Barris said so. Barris said he's going to vote for.
Barris can fucking never mind. And now he has to rely. He's on defense now, despite being the challenger. He's on defense because he has to win over people. He has to stop himself from losing too many Harris voters, not gaining Trump voters. And I don't see it. I think that he's caused too many issues. He's got too many scandals. He's too politically extreme. Susan Collins is the heckin' moderate, lovable, non-MAGA grandma, old-style Bush Republican, and it will ease the minds of people who may otherwise not vote for a Republican.
Yeah, now, again, we just have to see what happened tonight in Maine, but yeah, if Plattner is struggling to crack 70%, he's fucked.
Is Maine the one that's about to close, or is that South Carolina?
South Carolina's first. Maine is actually pretty early, considered the Democrats say. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's only an hour away. So it's not like some of these states that take freaking midnight to
6
close.
or 7 hours.
Yeah. All right. Josh for 2. Wishing everyone a nice 6-9. Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Tonight's primaries will be faster than California. Oh, 100%. Even Nevada's pretty fast county votes. It's just the frickin' trickle in of bullshit votes at the end, but they're usually pretty good at it, mostly. K-Cup for 5. So you're telling me a fast primary night, Adam Silver and the NBA defended Trump, and we get an Ocarina of Time remake for Zelda's 40th. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I saw that. Trump went to Madison Square Garden. He not getting booed as much I thought he was going to, but he still got booed, of course. But
it is kind of funny that Susan Collins literally has the mandate of heaven.
Yeah, she does.
Like every single time, she was counted out in 2020. She was very concerned. Wins by 9 points. And now she's like, oh, it's a blue wave. Maine barely budged right, even though most of the state moved right. And it's a powerful fucking like left-wing like masculine challenger. He's gonna win over all the vibe-based moderates, and then he gets burned.
Yeah, we'll see, of course, but we just gotta see, because if he's having a base problem, we'll see tonight. If he's struggling at Democrat primary, when did Mills drop out again? Was that 2 months ago at this point?
It was months ago. It's not like she just dropped out and like
5
early
minutes
voting
ago.
had already happened and people had already consolidated her. She hasn't actually like, she did even before she officially suspended
She
her
wasn't
campaign.
campaigning.
She wasn't campaigning for about a month before that. She gave up because the internals had him at like 70% of the vote in the round. Let me actually check polling for Maine real quick.
Yeah, it was pretty lopsided. So if he does worse, the polling suggests, good luck. American Noted for 2. I wish Mark Burns was running for South Carolina tonight. Wasn't the guy that ran for House in 24 or something? Sounds familiar. Practice for 20. New poll just dropped from Augusta, Maine. It was dropped just like an hour ago. He's at 74%, and Janet Mills at 15%. That might be a problem.
75%?
In Augusta? That we gotta see. If he's struggling in Augusta and like some other areas, yeesh, that might be bad. And polls just closed in South Carolina. So yeah, there are a couple House races that might matter, but really it's the South Carolina Senate race and the governor race.
I got it right here. Aggregate polling, he's about 70.7% in the aggregate. But they haven't actually like significantly polled. They polled twice since Mills dropped out.
Wow.
76, 72, 69, 68. He's been going down in polling.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if he doesn't crack 70.
He went from 76 to 68 in between May 21st and June 5th.
Please let that happen.
If he gets under 60%, I think we have
he
to,
may get forced out. They may like say, fuck you, you're dropping out.
Well, here's the thing. They can't force him out. He has to drop off on his own accord. That is the one thing. This guy is an egotistical piece of shit. And if you can just keep convincing him that Maine is a blue state and it's a blue year,
blue
and Susan
tsunami.
Collins is unpopular, you can convince him to stay in the race. And honestly, I think he is staying in the race. I don't see him dropping out at this point, especially with Chuck Schumer all but endorsing him.
I don't know what the fuck Schumer's thinking about doing that.
Let me see. The following people have endorsed him: Tina Smith, Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Martin Heinrich, Kirsten Gillibrand, and Ruben Gallego. They've all endorsed him. Ruben Gallego actually makes sense because, he's the guy that says, like, fuck you on Twitter and then left his pregnant wife when she was 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, we won't talk about that, though. We won't talk about that.
No one talks about that, about the fact that, like...
The principal Democrats, everybody.
The Democrats are the wholesome chungus. The Republicans are the pedophiles. You have to trust me, guys.
Yeah. Prince Writer for 2. I'm hearing the exit polls are awful for Plattner. I saw a couple of them. Again, these are small exit polls. They're not like official ones by the media. They're only like a few hundred people in some areas. But if those results are true, yeah, we'll see, of course. Again, exit polls can be bullshit, especially at that small of a scale. But let's just say if the numbers are correct, he may not crack 70. That's what I'm going to say. I think he does still, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so I got the forgot to pull it up. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna wait for results out of South Carolina. Really, for the Senate primary, the only counties that kind of matter is Greenville. If Lindsey Graham is in trouble, he's gonna struggle in Greenville. If he wins it easily, it's over. Now, that's kind of the one part of the state that kind of matters here, because back in 2020, Lindsey Graham, he won his primary with oh god, yay! What percent of the vote did? Oh, he left. Great. Yeah, Lindsey Graham got 67% of the vote in the primary in 2020. Just can't make this up, can you? But still, you look at where he did the worst in. The worst part of the state for him was Greenville and Anderson. This part of the state right here. This is the more conservative outlet or conservative part of the state. So if he is winning Greenville, for example, by a big margin, it's over. But if he is struggling in this part of the state, there's a chance. There's a chance he might get forced into a runoff, but we'll see. We shall see. 6-7. Yeah, I did not even prepare for that. Prince is writer for 5. They can't force him out, but they can officially endorse a third-party candidate and hope ranked choice voting gets a third-party candidate to win. I guess, but the only way that works is they need Susan Collins to do shit with moderates, and I just don't think enough of those Democrat-leaning voters would, those more moderate Democrats, I don't think they're going to vote for Plattner if that happens. We'll see, but that is a risky endeavor, but that's a good point. Where are we at? Lindsey Graham. Yeah, so Lindsey Graham in 2020 got, I'm not even joking, 67% of the votes in the primary.
He got what?
67%. Thank you. What was that? But yeah, like I was saying, Greenville's one county that kind of matters. That's the more conservative outlet. Or not outlet, good lord. Conservative part of the state. Damn it. But yeah, if he's getting over 50% here, he's going to win. Because in 2020, he got 2/3 of the votes. But in this county, he got under 50, which is just pretty bad. So, President Gilbert getting up for 5. Just joined. What are the most, or good lord, what are the must-watch primaries today? South Carolina Senate and governor race, Maine Senate. Nevada has a couple House races, like Marty. And isn't Nevada second?
Yes, the second, I believe.
I think he's going to win, but
allegedly.
We'll see. He nearly won in 2024, so he should win this time with a Trump endorsement. So
you'd fucking think so, wouldn't
you? Surely he wins.
Don't call me Shirley.
All right. So we're going to wait for results out of South Carolina. I just wish there were better options than Mark Lynch. Like, Paul Dance was the best choice here, but he dropped out. And Mark Lynch, I mean, I just don't trust the guy. He just screams a Thomas Massey 2.0.
Never trust a man named Lynch. You never know what he might do to you.
But no, you just look at what he's saying and stuff, and he's like shilling for MTG and Massey still. It's not a good look, dude. Like, and I guarantee you he has like people like Barnes like advising him probably, but we'll see. We shall see. I really hope Graham loses. Honestly, this is a race where I hope both lose somehow. It's a random guy wins, but Paul Dance wasn't even a good candidate. Yeah, but I'm not saying it was perfect, but at least he was more like not like a libertarian type. So yeah. Is South Carolina shit at county ballots? No, they're usually pretty fast.
Why didn't we just run Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh gosh. You see that what's his name, like Palm Beach Pete or whatever? He was at the NBA Finals yesterday. So wow. It's like, what the hell's going on there? But we'll see. What are you drinking?
A Miller Lite.
Oh. Big win for passing DHS. Yeah, so a little while ago, Congress just passed the DHS funding. I think every Republican voted yes except for Kevin Kiley because he's in that bullshit Democrat seat. So, but yeah, it did pass. It's $70 billion over the next 3 years. So you don't have to worry about ICE being shut down ever again under Trump. Thank God. Why they do this in the first place, I don't freaking know. But all right, so we're still waiting on results out of South Carolina, but we shall see. We shall see. I hope Graham gets into a runoff and wins a runoff after that, so he knows he better improve. Well, the thing with Graham is he shit on the issues, but if Trump wants him to pass, he gets it done. That's the thing with Graham. And like, I don't like Graham, but
Lindsey Graham is an ass kisser, and it works out in our favor this time.
It helps us. I don't care. I don't care what his real reasons are.
I don't know how loyal he will be to Vance, which is why I'm a little concerned about him running for re-election, because that's Vance's. He's going to be in office for Vance's entire term.
That's right. Yeah. Well, his first term.
Yeah, his entire first term. He's going to be in office.
I think he's going to retire eventually, but
I think this probably is his last turn. I think he probably retires after this.
Because even if he wins by a big margin tonight, you could just tell he is slowly going down in his primary vote share. You could tell that at some point it might bite him in the ass. This might be
also,
it for him.
It might be a little weird because we keep saying Graham. Like there's Lindsey Graham and there's Graham Plattner.
Yeah.
So
a lot of Grahams.
Context clues might be important this stream, and I'll try to specify.
We'll say, how about Lady G instead?
Just call him the gay one.
Oh gosh. Yes, we'll see. He's also 70. Yeah, he's up there in age, so I think he's just gonna retire.
He's a goddamn boomer.
Well, yeah. What do you expect? No, hold on. He is. Yeah, he'll be born in 56.
He's actually 7 years old.
Yeah. Graham is a Susan Collins of the South. No. How can you even compare the two? What?
No, you can't compare the two. Susan Collins is
a patriot.
Is a patriot. She is our queen. the way that she operates, and people don't really appreciate this about her, is she is a moderate, but she's also a team. Actually, I think that's kind of the point he's making. She is a team player, and she will vote for a bill if her vote is necessary for a bill to pass. She will vote for it. But if they have the votes to not require, if she doesn't need her vote to pass it, then they will let her vote against it as like a moderate.
Tyrone, hello.
Help.
What?
Hi guys.
Hello.
I apologize for the very shitty microphone quality. I'm wrapping up my meal prep for the week. I will be on my computer in a few minutes. I am just here.
Yeah, okay. We got a couple of super chats to catch up to. Riley Moore for 5. California Governor Gavin Newsom is pushing for arrest over voter fraud. So Newsom, does that mean you're gonna arrest yourself? Yeah, I don't know if that's real, but Maine, hopefully it is.
Decision desk accidentally dropped votes.
What?
For Maine.
I don't believe that.
I saw Graham plus 66.
That's it?
That's like hits him at like 88% of the vote. That's bad.
Oh no, I thought you said 66. But it depends kind of where too, because you know
plus 66.
Okay. Yeah, that's what practice the chat said. Decision
actually, no, I'm sorry. No, actually, no, you were right. They actually did release results that had him at 66% of the vote. I think. Is that how that works? Give me a second. I can't tell if it's...
You can't... Decision Desk, the way they do it is dumb, but...
Decision Desk is gay!
Okay, Practice for 5. Decision Desk accidentally just released votes in Maine. Holy shit, they just retracted but Mills was in 3rd place. Well, that might just be an error. Okay, people are saying there are a total of 6 votes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I guarantee some random township in the northern half of the state where there's like 5 people that live there. So you gotta be careful of that. With Maine, some of those townships literally have like 2 people in it. And they're partisan Dems. So yeah, I don't believe that, but we'll see. Breaking news announces he'll arrest himself. I hope he does. I wish he would arrest the criminal in the room, aka Gavin Newsom. 6 to 7 votes. Yeah. Haha, funny.
Have we considered that Gavin Newsom is just Jeffrey Epstein in a skin mask?
What?
What? Have we considered that Democrats are the real racists?
Oh my God.
Have we considered the consequences if the roles were reversed?
Guys, the roles reversed.
This is the 3rd time we've made this fucking joke today.
Oh gosh. So we're waiting on results from South Carolina. People, South Carolina, count your votes. Do
Let's
something.
Go Lindsey Graham.
Lady Lindsey.
Back to back.
The
yeah,
Lady
back
G.
to back shot, boy.
Oh gosh. If it wasn't for Susan Collins, RFK Jr. would have never been confirmed as HHS secretary. She's a queen of New England. That's right. I think, did she vote for RFK?
Yes, I think she did.
She did. Yeah, she did.
I
know this. I was there. I saw it.
I was RFK. I was RFK.
Yeah,
I was the one.
RFK.
I was the Zen pouch.
I was RFK. I killed the raccoon or the bear when I was 7 years old.
No, he did kill a raccoon. I think. Did he like give it like?
He found a dead raccoon on the side of the road and collected a body part from it.
That's right.
It was me. I harvested the raccoon's testicles.
Yeah, it was his balls. I think.
I thought it was the penis.
Rats take his balls.
Chat. Mods take his balls.
Chat, is this real?
Chat is real.
Oh gosh. Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, that's a big story. Actually, we did not talk about that. Thankfully, they found the guy guilty. No shit.
Have you guys seen the current situation in Belfast, Northern Ireland?
That dumbass prime minister better be very careful next couple of weeks.
Dude, it's fun, dude. They are literally going into fucking
firebombing stuff now.
Okay, that's the thing. These are the Irish. These people.
The IRA's back.
The IRA is back, except it's not gay race communism anymore. It's based anti-immigration fucking populism.
Oh,
they're firebombing fucking migrant housing and like throwing them to the streets.
So you're telling me that the IRA is once again being a thorn in the side of the British government, except this time it's over migration policy.
This time it's based.
Yeah, for those that don't get the reference, the IRA is like a really bad group in Ireland.
So instead of car bombings, are we gonna get like camel bombings or something?
Well, yeah, they're literally like firebombing like cars and shit right now. It's crazy.
They're firebombing like migrant-owned like businesses in like barber shops and shit.
Well, I mean, after that video came out, it's like, and how the government responded. What do you think was going to happen?
People understand, like, listen, you could push the British around all you want. They're kind of pussies in that regard. But the Irish have a long history of using violence when the government pisses them off. So, I mean, you probably shouldn't have. It's one thing, to happen in, southern England. What are they gonna fucking
do? Yeah, well, they're gonna love it. They support it. Actually, it's a good thing.
Like there are literally roaming gangs of Irish, like young Irish people just walking around in black clothing.
We should also note this is Northern Ireland, which is part of the British government, and these are not just Irish groups. These are also British groups. Like these are like the descendants of Scots and Anglos who settled in Northern Ireland, teaming up. We the British, the English and the Scottish Ulsters in fucking Northern Ireland are teaming up with the Irish. We finally have Catholic Protestant unity going around firebombing immigrant offices.
This is what they fear. I got your back, brother.
They fear this.
So true.
But it's like you actually do look what's going on there. It's like that Keir Starmer better be careful the next couple of weeks because Irish, they will fucking say fuck you. We're going to war. We don't care. They will do that. So
no votes out of South Carolina. I see that they're already starting the steal. They're stopping Darius Mitchell from taking the Republican nomination.
Who?
He's one of the no names running against Graham.
Cal Beckwith for 5. As a Californian, I beg the DOJ to arrest Gavin Newsom and all the Democrats in the legislature. That'd be nice. C Libs for 2. Does Lynch have any chance? Maybe a force in a runoff, but outside of that,
he forces a runoff. Trump doubles down on the endorsement because Mark Lynch is kind of
schizophrenic.
Stupid. Yeah, and then he wins with like 6.
Dude, you had a chance with the Trump stuff. Like you freaking dumbass. We united Ireland before GT6.
Yeah, we literally united the British Isles before we got granted Title 6.
But yeah, I mean, good luck, Ireland. They're firebombing shit as we speak, which is just
it's dead.
What? We lost him.
Sorry, I died. It's still daytime. Like the riots get worse at night. So what they're doing right now, they're doing in broad daylight. Imagine what happens when the sun goes down.
Freaking shit's on fire. Like there's more explosions.
You do realize that England is on the other side of Britain is on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes, and all of the clips I've seen were from the daytime. I know how time zones work. You fucking fucker.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Like all the clips
and
stuff
are like. Face? Oh yeah, that's right. You're too short.
What?
Gosh. This is a good one.
My dad says fuck you, by the way.
Mostly peaceful fire bombings. Yeah, they're mostly peaceful fire bombings.
Mostly peaceful Anglo-Catholic protests.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on in Europe? Europe is waking up finally. I think they're finally starting to realize, we made a mistake.
Europe is woke, but in a based way.
Yeah.
Europe is woke and no longer broke.
The IRA tried to assassinate Thatcher in the early 1980s. Well, yeah, the IRA was nuts back then, especially.
Thank you for repeating basic history lessons.
Yeah. Well, that's what somebody's chat said. What senators will retire for 28? I think John Thune might retire.
Thune is absolutely retiring. Scott is probably going to retire. Rand Paul is either going to retire. I think Paul might retire.
I don't think Rand Paul retires. I think he has to do the same. He has to do the same. He has to do the fucking same grip that Massey did. He has to go down by 10 points, blame fucking Tel Aviv, and then start a podcast called
the Rumble Podcast.
Fucking, I don't even fucking know. Like, there's not even a funny name for his little fucking gay Rumble podcast.
Yeah, it's like the fuck. I just love how all these people are becoming Rumble influencers. Funny how that works. But yeah, I do think it's gonna be I think Langford, Thune, Scott, Paul, he may just get forced out. Trump said, "May fuck you," with Nate Morris. So we'll see. If Thune doesn't retire, we primary him. Well, that's the thing. Like he's screwed either way. I think Trump's fed up with him. He doesn't care. Rand, a Polish guy, has been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much, good sir. Rand Paul's not obsessed with Israel, though. Yeah, but Rand Paul is Rand Paul. He's a libertarian. So
he's libertarian. He's a contrarian. That's all libertarianism is. It's contrarianism.
Yeah, so, it's valid. Okay, oh, we got results out of South Carolina for the Democrat primary. Oh, come on.
But not the
important races. The shit that nobody cares about. Oh, I don't care about the...
Oh, guys, who knows, man? Kyle Freeman and Brandon Brown. I mean, yeah,
shit, they may win.
Oh, man. Polly Market says Annie Andrews has a 99.5% chance to
Who
win.
gives a shit?
I care about this so much.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares about enthusiasts. Fuck yeah.
Oh, gosh. What about John Boozman? Yeah, that's another good one. How old is Boozman now? Or come 2028?
Young Boozer? Or no, you mean Boozman. Sorry.
Oh, results.
I don't even know.
I thought you were the young Boozer.
Oh gosh.
I am the
results
young
out
boozer,
of South Carolina. Everyone shut up. Newberry County. Ralph Norman's in second, 27%. Alan Wilson's at first with 29%. What district is Norman is in? What's Norman's district? Like what part of the state?
I'm checking you, Chad. The 5th district, which is south of Charlotte.
It's south of Charlotte?
Yeah, so it's not. I think it takes in part of Spartanburg.
Okay, that is actually a decent side for Norman then.
No, it doesn't. Never mind. It's he's just east of Spartanburg.
Just east?
He's east of Spartanburg. Yeah.
I am at my computer. Good news for bad news for Cott.
Is Newberry a county in his district?
Let me check.
Because that is currently the first results in, and Nancy Mace at 5% right now.
No, it is not.
That's a good sign for Norman then. Come on, Ralph Norman. Be a patriot. Anybody but freaking Nancy Mace or there's a few other bad ones. But
Jeffrey Epstein was a pretty bad
Mace
one,
is currently at 5% right now. In 5th place. Man. Who do we want to win? Ralph Norman. He's the best guy here.
Decision Desk has failed to post results anywhere for some reason.
Sad.
They're supposed to be the ones that are quick about this shit.
Who did Trump endorse again? Yvette. Yvette is the lieutenant governor. Again, lateral move from McMaster. So not a big win, but it's not the end of the world either. Come on, Ralph Norman. We need a patriot as governor, and he's our best choice. So President Gilbert Getty up for 2. Nancy Mace at 5%. This is great news for Masters. Yeah. Okay, Chesterfield. Yvette's at 35%. Wilson 31. Norman 11. Nancy Mace is getting her ass kicked right now. I get her part of her state is, or part of the state is Charleston and stuff, but seriously, you're at 6% right now.
So she's at the complete opposite side of the fucking.
I get that, but like, this is pathetic. It is pathetic early on. Enclave Respecter for 5. The Northern Ireland groups are mixed unionists and nationalists, by the way. They chase the teeth out and are setting up checkpoints at Belfast for migrants and leftists.
Really? Oh, yeah, dude. They're doing the fucking Minneapolis thing where they put up roadblocks and they check to see if you're a fucking migrant. Oh, I don't know what happens if you are. I think like these people, like this is not something that people do just because like they're bored or because like they're like racist or whatever. This is what happens when you are an ignored people. When you are ignored and oppressed in your own country by your own government that you didn't even elect because they were elected by people who they brought in. This is not like, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is that like, oh man, they didn't do nothing, and nothing they do and it will ever be wrong. But fuck, man, you're not going to find me feeling much sympathy for the government at this point.
Random Polish guy for 2. Hell of it. I want Marty to win in Nevada. Halo, I think he's going to win. But yeah, so we got our first results out of South Carolina Senate primary. Darlington County, Lindsey Graham's at really 69%.
Oh yeah.
Of course. It's okay. Hold up. We're getting close to
6-7.
Lawrence County. Okay, this race is over. This part of the state should be much more favorable for Lynch. And yeah, no. Graham's going to win easily.
Holy shit. Blue Archive is so loud. I cannot hear anything whatsoever.
But yeah, now Lindsey Graham's down to 60.
I can't hear you.
Tyrone, shut up. Newberry County, 68%. So.
God, we were so close to greatness.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, so right now, I think Lindsey Graham's going to easily win. I don't even think a runoff is possible.
Yeah, because like Newberry just came in on the governor level. Okay, how many counties do you have on New York Times? I have 3.
3
for Senate. Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Darlington, 69, 73, 50. It's only at 52% in Lawrence. Lynch at 36.
But yeah, this is next to Greenville. Like I said, Greenville is kind of the one county that Lindsey Graham might have issues in. So Lindsey blew out Mark's back. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Need a better GOP candidate. Yeah, and doesn't South Carolina count early votes first? Like in normal states? I would assume so.
You fucker.
Yeah, I'm assuming these are early votes. What?
Hello, Brandon.
Hello.
So yeah, Lindsey Graham's gonna easily win. What a surprise to absolutely nobody. Okay, 4 counties are in now.
Kershaw.
Yeah. Chesterfield. Yeah, it's over.
I just wanted to say I've been watching Nancy Mace's Twitter account for whenever she inevitably blows up about this.
Yeah, she's getting her ass kicked.
I'm very excited.
She's at 7%. Again, I know Charleston's gonna be a big dump for her, but seriously, you're at 7%.
I mean, with all the beans she's eating, something about a big dump.
Just stop. Just stop.
You need to stop. You need to stop right now, sir.
Great. What was that?
Okay. Nancy Mace she is now tweeting Theodore Roosevelt quotes on her main account.
God, it's over. Pack it up. What is she saying?
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, and she's just going on and on and on. Motivational tweeting.
Raggy. Rigor is a word.
Tyron, what the fuck did you just say?
I said riggers. Come on.
Okay.
We say that, like election riggers. What the fuck do you think I said?
Stop.
Fucking racist.
So right now, Nancy
racist
Mace,
American politics.
Nancy Mace get her ass kicked, which is just freaking funny. I know it's only 1% of the voted, but you look at some of these counties, like she's getting fucking destroyed.
She's getting maced.
Of course.
Hey, check the next chant. Thank you, Brandon.
There isn't one of the 4 counties that she's even anywhere near 3rd place in.
No, nothing.
Thank you.
Even in Chesterfield County with 15% in, Ralph Norman has 46 votes in 3rd place, meaning she's getting even less.
Yeah, she's getting destroyed everywhere. Yes, you need Charleston. I get Charleston's a lot of votes. But still, seriously,
there's only like 3 people in Charleston. What are you talking about?
Yay!
That's the biggest. What? Tyrone, what the fuck?
Huh?
Based on the markets, what I've been seeing is that it seems like Evett's going to be the one that wins this, assuming that the markets end up being correct. How is she on policy overall?
Again, McMaster tier.
Yeah.
Lateral. Pull up. Dude, this shrimp fettuccine is so fucking good. I'm so proud of myself for this one.
Is Lindsey Graham losing? Fuck no.
No, Lindsey Graham was not going to lose this cycle. I mean, I think you might eventually be able to primary someone like him, but it's not going to happen now.
I just think he's going to retire.
This is his last term.
Might retire. Yeah. I mean, I just don't see someone like him losing after holding the office for so long.
Well, we said that about our good friend John Cornyn.
Yeah, but John Cornyn's a freaking dumbass. Lindsey Graham knows how to play games. He knows how to.
To be fair, Susan Collins has been in office for a term longer.
Yeah,
and she is in a much more perilous state.
No, but you're right. Lindsey Graham says a lot of things and has his own personal views on stuff that we disagree with. But when it comes time to actually voting on policy, he does pretty well.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not worried about Lindsey Graham this cycle, or not even for this term. I'm worried to see if that loyalty will extend to JD Vance if he becomes the next president. Like, will he still be loyal to Vance, or will he just go off the deep end and return back to his normal ways?
I think it's going to ultimately come down to whether or not Vance is good at effectively commanding the Senate. And I do think, for all things considered, I actually think it's going to be easier for Vance to get what he wants out of the Senate than Trump, because Vance was part of this. Sure, he was a senator for 2 years, but at the same
Plus,
time,
he
it's
never really
like,
pissed anybody off in the Senate.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Trump has to deal with a lot of people who don't like him because he came into politics and basically stole their limelight. A lot of these people thought they were going to be president one day. A lot of these people did not like that the GOP has changed under his leadership, and they didn't change in their ways. So he has to deal with the fact that a lot of these people just resent him. They don't like Trump, and so they have to always be pushed to do the right thing. They don't have that hatred for Trump.
They're reluctant Republicans. Like, they do agree with a lot of what he says. But,
like the dude on Twitter who's like a Democrat operative. That's crazy.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay, yeah, this is over. Oconee County, which is right next to Greenville and stuff, it's Lindsey Graham plus 21. He's a 54%. It's over.
Yeah, it's completely over for the Senate.
I mean, like, this part of the state's gonna be the most anti-Graham, and he's still winning.
And he's winning it by 20. Like, on the governor's side of things, though, Wilson remains somewhat competitive so far.
Yeah, it's gonna be Wilson versus the vet right now. Random Polish guy for 5. Tyrone absolutely destroyed the Alfredo. I just made Cajun red beans and rice, and Nancy Mace about to go down in the massive route. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can, if y'all want to see what I cooked, I put it up on my Twitter. I made a shrimp. Yeah, here I made a shrimp fettuccine with a sauce consisting of jalapenos, onion, roasted tomatoes, a little bit of milk, mostly starch water, Parmesan, and a little bit of olive oil for like the consistency. It's actually pretty good. Hangs onto the fettuccine really well. Has some parsley mixed in there, just for the look. It's pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. And I got like specifically like the low calorie fettuccine too. So this is predominantly just like veggies, milk, a little bit of olive oil, and shrimp.
Prince Rider for 2. If this stays as is, another L for Barris and Co. Yeah, that's right. Barris on the Mark Lynch is gonna surge.
Barris hasn't taken a W since like what, 24?
No, yeah, 24.
Was he even good 24? I thought like 22 was his last time, and then he kind of became shitty.
Oh shit, we got some breaking news on Hold on, this is actually big news on Belfast. So according to Practius, I think I said that right. Is it Practius? Paracterius? Yeah, whatever.
Pictorius?
Whatever. For
post
10,
it. Just post it.
Yeah, I'll just post. I can never say it right. And I'll just make sure I'm saying it kind of right.
Paractorius.
Okay, Paractorius for 10. Breaking. The police at Belfast have left the Belfast police station after it's rushed. It has been taken over. The protesters and rioters are now handing out police equipment. Oh shit!
Police equipment? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes!
You have to be very careful though with what's going on in Belfast right now, because there are multiple reports that what the men are doing is they're blocking off anybody with a camera or a phone at all. So it's very hard to get information in or out of what's happening. There's some videos from hours ago when it was daylight, but now that it's dark and they have roadblocks in place, I don't know if we can get reliable information in or out.
Yeah, no, this is a dangerous situation, but it's an inevitability caused by their own government. You can't ignore your people for this long. Here's the thing. Okay, here's what I don't think people understand.
Hold on. Before you go on this, let me do something real quick.
No.
Merciful Father, we pray that you be with the great Irish and British patriots currently peacefully protesting against their government. I mean this prayer sincerely and not ironically. Anyway, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, in your name I pray, amen. Okay, go ahead, Yay.
Okay, so here's the thing with Ireland, and here's the thing with the UK, and here's the thing with a lot of Europe. We complain a lot about immigration, but we actually kind of have it decent compared to them. These people, the government imports Sudanese, Africans, Arabs. They import these people by the boatload, and then they tax the hell out of their own people. They tax the Britons for the express purpose of then handing that money over to these people. And they respond and they thank us and they thank them by sticking a fucking knife in their neck. That's how immigration works in the UK. The government steals your money gives it to house, feed, and clothe third world migrants, and those migrants then kill you.
Yeah,
that is the current situation in Europe, and that's why they're so upset.
One important thing too about Belfast before we move on back to South Carolina is that the rioting that's occurring right now is in loyalist territory, and that's important because it means groups like the IRA are not involved. This is almost all loyalist people that are going out and doing these protests and burning cars and burning migration homes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because like the IRA's, as far as I know, it's still like left wing homos. So like they have no reason to. They have no like they probably they were like, oh man, I wish that knife was in my neck. Like that's their whole thing.
The thing with the IRA is there are some groups in it that would be willing to protest, but the vast majority of it is like left wing as hell. So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
By the way, out of South Carolina, we have results out of Horry, which is where Mithril Beach is, I believe, or that are just north of it. And Lindsey Graham is winning by 60. Yeah.
It's over. This frick.
So.
Mark Lynch may not even get 20%. Again, this is the early vote, which, according to the polling, actually was better for Mark Lynch, which is just funny. So. They ain't loyal anymore. Yeah, Ireland might be, they say, fuck it, we ball.
I was gonna say, if you want a reason to not be a loyalist anymore, what are you being loyal to this government for?
Yeah. Well,
like is there a point? You're being loyal to people who rob you at gunpoint so they can give your money to people who then turn around and kill you.
The thing is, I would argue the government in Dublin is being even worse than the government in London.
I guess, yeah, that's the only reason, I guess, because Northern Ireland, or because the Irish government is just, it's somehow worse.
All right, random Polish guy for 10. Last one for the night, but thanks everyone in rap for the prayers. I'm going to be okay. I got my job promotion. Just wanted to say check on your people's mental health is important. Yep, that's important.
How are you doing, Yeah, congratulations. Speaking of checking in on our friends, how are you doing, Yay? Are you doing well mentally?
Yes, I am. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Online.
Huh?
America noted for 2. Who we voting for in South Carolina governor? Ralph Norman. That's my choice, but... American Nerd for 2. Oh, shit, I already read that. My God. Sea Lips for 2. White Boy Summer has arrived in Northern Ireland. Kind of.
Yeah.
American Nerd for 2. Will be a Troubles 2.0 in Northern Ireland. Yeah, I think so. Not by the same people, but you're gonna start. We already seen fire bombings and stuff. That's not good. It's not good at all.
Fire bombings are bad?
Yeah, they are. You just learned about this? They're terrible.
There goes the entire evening plan for all of Northern Ireland.
I was going to do what the fuck, man? I was about to go have myself a grand old time up in Collin County.
I just realized Mark Lynch might take closer to 3rd place than he does first place right now. He's losing by 41.
It's not close. I don't know why people were pushing the idea that Lynch even stood a chance, because I saw some people on Twitter like pushing that. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen.
Lean Democrat. You just got primary Graham out. I don't know. South Carolina's full of ignorant boomers. Well, that's the point. Like, guys, I don't get where this LARP came from. That South Carolina's the super, very MAGA state. It really isn't. It's filled with boomers. And take a guess how boomers vote. They like Lindsey Graham types. Sorry to break it for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guys,
hello, Tubbs.
Charleston County is in, and Nancy Mace not even in 3rd place.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's beautiful.
How is Mace doing in the kind of
She's
Charleston
getting 9%
area?
of the votes in total.
In Charleston.
In Charleston, she's not even in 3rd place.
Oh, that's
Let me
pathetic.
check to see if I can find where she is in Charleston exactly.
We check America First Insight.
Yeah, guys. Let's use America First Insight. Check the link in the description and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me all your money.
Thank you. What was that? Have you talked about Greg Bovino's potential 28 run? That's a scam. What the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna fucking say this again for the people on the fucking stream. Shut up, Brandon. I'm gonna actually go into this. I'm gonna say this again because people aren't fucking paying attention. The whole fucking reason that Greg Bovino was ever made Commander-in-Chief of Border Patrol was because Corey Lewandowski, who has been a major fucking thorn in the side of Trump since his first fucking campaign, because he got upset he wasn't given a higher position in the admin during Trump's first term, was the fucking chief of staff and political advisor to Kristi Noem, who was the DHS secretary. And from there, what had happened is that Noem and Lewandowski cooked up a way to make Noem more important than what she actually was, because she was just supposed to fucking sit there and let Miller do. Miller and Noem were supposed to do whatever the fuck they wanted with DHS, with ICE, with ERO, with Border Patrol, with CBP. And Noem and Lewandowski put Greg Bovino in charge so that way they could sidestep that authority and they could do what they want, because they wanted to just go in and make a big fucking spectacle, and they wanted to go after all the criminals. They didn't give a shit about going after the extra illegals, because go and fucking figure, Kristi Noem, a person who's from a mostly agricultural state, doesn't actually give a fuck about non-harmless illegal immigrants living in here. So then Greg Bovino, with his newfound power, went into Minneapolis, started a massive fucking fit because they thought that this would be the massive PR success Kristi Noem would get as DHS secretary. It went fucking horribly. Trump didn't learn until multiple days after that shit the Battle of Minneapolis started. That he wasn't even, let me finish. He didn't even know that they had done that. He didn't even know who the fuck Greg Bovino was until then. So then, after the Battle of Minneapolis had died down, Noem got removed. She's working on the Shield of America's project. She's not even in the real DHS building. She's in a fucking DHS sub-office somewhere else in D.C. Lewandowski's been removed from the fucking administration, and Bovino was forcibly retired. So Homan and Miller are once again in control of everything. And if you seriously listen to Greg Bovino, or Kristi Noem, or any of them, I'm sorry, you are a psychic casualty. You are once again falling for retard right grifting. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I just want to bring this up because, like, I didn't know this until, like, you said it, and I looked more into it, I talked to people. Yeah, it's like Tom Homan and Trump and Miller, they're completely in the dark. They just think, oh, yeah, they're just going to do ICE raids and stuff in Minneapolis or nothing crazy. And they turn on the news one day, it's like, what the fuck is going on there? There's stuff blowing up, stuff's on fire, there's, like, ICE agents getting, like, attacked. It's like, what's going on
here? The death
here?
of Rene Good and the death of Alex Pretty, while they were tragic and unpreventable, they happened under the, and I hate to sound like a moralizing liberal here, they were preventable. They could have been prevented. They didn't need to happen. And the whole fucking reason they did happen is because Kristi Noem and Greg Bovino and Corey Lewandowski and their entire little faction of Trump world stepped out of line because they decided now is the time to play factional politics in the middle of the largest fucking illegal removal operation this country has ever fucking seen. So then they say, cool, we don't fucking care. So people died. It was a terrible fucking look for the Trump administration, especially, and I can confirm this because, again, everyone knows what I do.
Yeah.
We tried to keep this as quiet as long as possible. We tried to keep it out of the public eye because they had just weaponized DHS funding back in October. And I was unable to get a paycheck. Multiple people I know in the DOW, DHS, HHS, labor, they were unable to get paid for what, a month and a half, 2 months, something like that.
Some cases was longer.
Yeah. So forgive me, but I'm not the biggest fan of Kristi Noem or Greg Bovino because they're the reason I was paid. I was not paid for 2 months living multiple cities over in fucking Texas. And then in January, fucking riots and protests happened in my general vicinity in Austin because of this stupid fucking shit. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Noem, I'm not a fan of Bovino, and I personally, as someone who's actually cooperating and helping out with the kind of general shit going on right now, again, I refuse to get into specifics, if you seriously support that fucking cattle, Greg Bovino, fuck you, you are an idiot, I hate you, I think you should bow the fuck out of politics, and I don't fucking care if you think it's aura farming or you think it's aesthetics, That's not how politics fucking works. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm done.
So, out of Charleston...
I'm gonna go eat for a couple minutes
Charleston, South Carolina, it's 33% in, there's 9,000 total votes. Nancy Mace is at 13% of the vote in fourth place.
He's in fourth place in the place that she's supposed to be performing best in the entire state, nearly.
Yeah. And
hey, I just got in. How are things looking so far?
Nancy Mace is
gonna Nancy Mace is gone. She's gone.
She's barely cracking 10%.
Awesome. Let's go.
She's barely cracking 13% in Charleston. That's all
She's
you
at
need to know.
11% statewide.
And
Yeah,
what percent of the vote? What percent of the vote is in Charleston right
31%.
now?
33. 33.
Okay, that's really bad then.
Yeah. She's
how's
in 5th
Norman
place.
doing?
He's at 4th right now, but
He's at
a lot of his. To be fair to him, he is doing better in his district. They're not really in yet, so.
Yeah, his district's not really in. There is a chance he could jump to 3rd. I don't think he can get 2nd, but.
Have you called it for Lindsey Graham yet?
It's over.
Yes.
It's freaking done.
Yes, Graham has won.
Figured.
Yeah.
All right.
It was pretty close to over as soon as we started getting results out of the first 2 or 3 counties that he's just going to dominate.
Now he's just.
Yeah,
he's
like when I saw
Charleston.
that he was basically at 70% in like the first county. I know it was like very early results, but I'm like, this is just not enough.
All right. I am Battlefield for 5. You saw the BS by Fishback telling Democrats to switch party, vote for him. I didn't see that. David Maddox for 2.
Did he actually say that?
I said I don't know. I didn't see it. Barris is probably winning his bets by accident. That's right. Yeah. Guys, he's winning his bets by accident. You know this?
Is that John Rose from a state?
John, hello.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah, I think.
What's up, John?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm Tyrone. Fuck you.
I think Barris is winning. He's winning bets by accident tonight. Yeah.
All I want to say is I know like Trump endorsed Lindsey Graham like 3 times and Fox News had him on like 10 times, but I still feel like Mark Lynch would have done at least marginally better if he had not jumped into the retard pool of like people like, oh my gosh, you know who is the best Republicans? All of Donald Trump's enemies are the best Republicans. And like, I don't know, I don't think that was as big of his like campaign as like Fishback or Putsch or any of these other people, but I still like, I feel like he wouldn't have been pounded as hard by the admin if he had just like, I don't know.
All right.
Not been a panicking or whatever.
Yeah, we are pounding Mark Lynch tonight.
Gosh, Lady G is pounding him.
Sorry, go ahead, Real.
Lestat for 2. I'll come over and raid your fucking shrimp dinner, Tyrone. President Gilbert Gideon for 5.
I mean, I made like 5 pounds, so if y'all want to have like a quarter pound, I've got enough for a few people.
President Gilbert Gideon for 5. I'm not a fan of Noam or Bovino because I got paid. Tyrone, June 9th, 2026.
I wasn't paid.
No, because he got paid.
I'm really interested to see how Beaufort votes in the governor's race. I'm assuming it probably goes for Wilson or whoever the guy is in 2nd right now.
American Nerd for 2.
I also want to say this.
One more super chat, Tyrone. Let me just.
Okay.
American Nerd for 2. Why did Mace think she could become governor? Because she's delusional. I thought the Epstein files would save her career.
Dude, we are Jeffrey Epstein. We carry the files.
Everything will make sense to you if you have the perception of this. Everybody in Hollywood wishes they were a politician. Everybody in politics wishes they were in Hollywood. So Nancy Mace, she's on Twitter all day and she's on all these other platforms, Instagram, and she sees all of those clicks and the dopamine goes to her head and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so many clicks, I could probably be governor. And they confuse internet popularity with electoral viability, which are just like, they're not the same thing. Even though everybody's on the internet basically today, it's just not the same thing. In fact, the most active voters are the least active online users, believe it or not. Wow, isn't that crazy? But yeah, no, Nancy Mace also just like shot herself in the foot like 5 different times by being a retard. So, I don't even have to go into it, but no, showing your tits to Congress does not actually help you become governor of South Carolina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nancy Mace.
John, your quote that everyone in politics wants to be in Hollywood and vice versa is, I don't know if you're the first person to say it, but it's very true. I also have another question. If Mark Lynch was not aligned with Thomas Massey and the retard right, if he was just like a normal MAGA Republican, would he be, I don't know if he would be winning, but he'd probably have like 40% of the vote, right?
If he was halfway normal, I'd support him.
When I was at the start of it, when we were looking at all the alternatives to Graham, I singled out Mark Lynch because you go on his website and he has just really good policy prescriptions for everything. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. And it's South Carolina. I don't know if you guys know the history of South Carolina. It's one of the strongest red states. So I was like, okay, so hardliner guy in a hardliner red state, that's like a way better match than Lindsey Graham. But unfortunately, Lindsey knows when to bend over, and he knows when to jump, and he knows how high. And Mark Lynch, just like I said, like he did not try to run as like normal McNormal MAGA Republican, which is what we need. We need, even if you have based opinions, even if you have strong policies, you need to act like, bro, I'm Donald Trump's strongest soldier. I'm gonna ride or die, vote for everything he asks me to. And I'm like a little robot, but actually with a personality. And I'm gonna take you all to MAGA world with Donald Trump. Like I
So
love like that.
No, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Keep going. I think you're done.
No. Like that's the whole thing, is they're not matching. They don't understand the mismatch between like saying a bunch of base things and then not like tethering themselves to the reality of base world. The reality of based world is Donald Trump. There's no other mechanism. There's no other venue through which you can get to based world. So I don't care. And the boomers and Gen Xers looking to vote for you in midterms, they don't care if you have all the based opinions. They care about the thing that actually makes their lives better or worse, which is people that support or oppose Donald Trump. It's literally that simple. The voters are smarter than you. I believe it or not, everyone wants to talk about voters being retards all day. This is the situation where the voter is smarter than you. Sorry.
Yeah. So we
Oh
got.
yeah, Rap. I'm sorry to butt in here, but we do
No,
have some
you
breaking
get out
news.
of here. Get out,
dude. We've got some breaking news out of Iran. Okay,
What?
like the United States just hit several oil tanks in southern Iran, or no, not oil, water tanks, and we've cut off like a large portion of southern Iran. Iran's now saying they're going to start striking all the Middle Eastern energy.
Jesus.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We shall see.
So yeah, basically, southern Iran's going to be out of water in like a week. Basically,
I did hear that report. I haven't heard from anybody whether or not those water reservoirs were actually hit, or if that's just the state saying they were. If they were, I'll let people know, but I have not seen any direct on the ground proof yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see.
From the people who brought you TND and HH comes, wait, no, stop. This isn't what we meant. Please stop bombing the brown people.
Oh, don't hit the water. Don't hit the bridges.
DB for two.
Like Serbia. No.
There's a phrase based in theory, lived hard in practice. I stole that from Scott Greer.
Thank you, Scott Greer.
Yeah, I stole that from Scott Greer, but still, pretend it's mine.
All right, here we go, boys. 6 shots of whiskey all at once infused with 2 peach guava energy drinks.
Tyrone. DB for 2. New York Times called it for Stephen Hilton. He is advancing. I saw that. Yeah, Hilton's advancing officially. By the way, I think we could say that Rich Barrett's becoming the kiss of death. He said this back in February. A reminder that Nancy Mace beat the Trump-endorsed candidate for his primary in 2022. How did that go tonight?
Nancy Mace is on track right now to fall below 10% in 5th place.
That's so
and
funny.
Here,
That's so funny. Oh
and
my
here's
God.
the problem. Here's the problem with what Barris is saying too. In 2022, like she was more well known as being like an establishment Republican and like a more establishment district. But since then, she voted against McCarthy and then tried to pivot towards MAGA world. And then after that, she tried to grift off the Epstein stuff. So she basically left herself without an actual, like, tangible audience.
Wait,
so it's
wow,
like, yeah,
no
crap,
shit.
she's doing worse.
She betrayed her base for a new base, which she then chose to betray for a non-existent online base. That is amazing. You are 10,000 IQ. Thank you, female representative Nancy Mace. You are so freaking smart.
Oh, it really is amazing how much the Epstein stuff is dragging out these Republicans who were never really on your side to begin with.
Because a big deal for a lot of these people, it's like, okay, the Epstein files might matter as a 10th issue for people. They want to hear about actual issues like immigration or taxes or the economy.
People are not going to magically vote for Nancy Mace because she's more transparent on the Epstein files when she is not campaigning on anything meaningful.
Yeah. Well, okay.
By the way,
her last campaign tweet was a video of her in different places across the state claiming that she was the cost of living candidate after everything she said this cycle.
Dumbass.
By the way, she you know that stupid post she made where she called herself the Iron Lady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah, she missed an opportunity to call herself the Iron Mace. I'm pretty sure there would have been at least a couple hundred people who would have voted for her if she called herself the Iron Mace. Whoa, bro, she's the Iron Mace. She's gonna go medieval on the establishment and the Epstein files, bro. But instead, she decided to call herself the Iron Lady and turn off the like 200 sex pest boomers who are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go vote for a woman."
I just want to say to like the audience, chat, are you listening to me? After watching this season of primaries, and we're it's going to close out with like Fishback losing his primary in Florida. Are you guys prepared to go out into the world, go out to your friends, and tell everyone, listen, the internet is like a psychological torture chamber box. It's like a little it's like a hole in the sky. It's you're sticking your head in, and it has nothing to do right now with reality. It might be more reality aligned when we get to the 2028 general election, but like you got to be able to tell your friends, listen, that stuff you're talking about online,
Nobody gives a shit.
It doesn't correlate to reality. We need reality aligned patriots. Chat, like, you guys are concerned with elections. You guys care about the results of elections because you are reality aligned patriots. And I need you guys to encourage your friends and family to also be reality aligned patriots, not internet aligned schizophrenics. Thank you. God bless.
It's as if people care more about than the Epstein files. And even then, like, even at its peak, the Epstein files was pulling to like 1%. Like 1 to 2% maybe. It's been how many months since they passed the damn bill? 8 months, right?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Like, I'm stunned. These idiots really thought if we talk about Epstein, it's like when Democrats run on nothing but the environment. Yeah, how does that work out for you? Nobody gives a shit. You sound insane. You sound schizophrenic. You're avoiding the issues people actually give a shit about. So, it's dumb. American Nerd for 2. So after South Carolina, it's Maine, then who else? You do got Nevada, but it's not really.
Nevada.
There's nothing really there.
But I don't know if that's going to really come in or not.
No.
That's going to be 2 hours and they're slow. I mean, you technically also have a little bit from North Dakota, but like it's
nobody shit.
Yeah.
American Nerd for 2. Think Mace will go the MTG route after tonight? Yes, I think she will.
Rob, I mean, it was really funny to see like when Trump endorsed Yvette and she like kept saying like Trump endorsed me in 2024, and then she just completely like lost it, like talking about how like she's the real MAGA candidate.
Yeah. Dark Helm for 5. Who the hell's Costa Honeycutt and why is she leading in South Carolina 1? I have no fucking clue. Let's see. We're gonna keep the House and gain the Senate to be determined. To be determined. I still think Democrats take the House, but we'll see. Maine takes ages account. Yeah, but okay, here's what I'll say about Maine. They have an excuse, kind of, because some of those towns in like northern Maine, they're so isolated and remote, like they have a reason. Not like freaking California where it's like, yeah, LA can't count votes for months because we said so. We don't want to count any votes.
You can't count your votes. That's fascistic.
Yeah,
you're fucking racist. If you think you could have a clear and transparent democratic process, fuck you.
Yeah, the reason I say that, and plus when it comes to Maine, there's states like South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana. They have legit excuses, especially Alaska. Alaska, they can take as long as they want because it's freaking what are you supposed to do? But
that is interesting, though, out of South Carolina first, that chatter mentioned.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it just, yeah. But Maine should be a quick, we'll know right away. The main part is looking at what percent of the vote.
Yeah, the main part.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Pratt was screwed over. Yeah, no shit. Pratt got fucked over. That's bullshit what happened to him. Oh God, Tom Tillis's statement was leaked. You guys see this? What Tom Tillis said?
What did you say this time?
Didn't he have like a 15-minute like long response or something, like page or something?
So it got leaked somehow. I don't freaking know how they did it, but he bitches about the anti-weaponization fund, and the Save America Act, and Trump's push for it. You can't make this up. So he is throwing a temper tantrum because they want to pass the Save America Act. You just can't make this up. Right here. if you vote against my amendment because you were afraid it would strip the reconciliation bill of privilege, you're misinformed, blah, blah, blah. If you did that for a reason, you should have voted against SAVE Act. We took a major risk with the SAVE Act. It had Democrats wanted the medal. If I had been a Democrat leader, I would have convinced a sufficient number of Democrats to vote for it. And immediately after it was adopted, I would have argued it was fatal to the privilege of the underlying bill. So he's bitching about the Save America Act and saying, no, we can't pass it because Democrats are mean. And he's alleged.
Also, we have results out of Columbia now. Richland County's 20% in. Wilson's at 43%.
Yeah, Wilson. It's going to be Wilson versus that. But yeah, so Tom Tillis is bitching about the Save America Act, and he is claiming it's an unpopular piece of legislation. I'm not even joking. He's actually making a big stink to guys. Voter ID is racist and unpopular. He didn't say that word for word, but he implied it. Just why do we still have Tom Tillis in the House or the Senate? I should say. Why?
A great question.
Why is he here?
I wish I knew.
So you're bitching about a literal 90-10 issue?
At least he's gone after this year.
Wow, whoop-de-doo. It just freaking causes problems every turn.
Yeah. Polls have officially closed in Maine as well, too.
Yay. America Nerd for 2.
Graham Plattner, baby.
Yeah. Again, he's going to win, but it really comes down to what percent of the vote he gets. If he gets below 70, he's fucked. The general. But we'll see. America Nerd for 2. Till's such a petty asshole. So glad he's leaving. Yeah. Thank God. Chances raising for 5. At this point, Tillis is so bad that I think Roy Cooper might even be an upgrade in some ways. Not that I think Michael Watley can't win. I think he can. Yeah, at this point, Roy Cooper's better because he admits he's a Democrat. So
Roy Cooper is better in terms of keeping the decorum and keeping the illusions.
Yeah.
Shattering the illusions, rather. But don't think for a fucking second Cooper is going to be better. He's not. He's just going to be more honest about the fact that that seat is a fucking shitty seat.
He's more honest that, hey, he's shit on the issues. Like, that's his whole thing. If he's honest about it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather the seat be in the hands of someone who's on the opponent and on the other side and openly hostile, because by the time he completely ruins his prospects of re-election, we're still going to be more than capable of putting someone actually good in. Whereas with Tom Tillis, we would have run the risk of him holding that for another 60 fucking years.
Well, and also, it's not a done deal to say that like Cooper is 100% going to win. Like,
also true.
That's not a done even.
Again, I think North Carolina is the only one that we're more likely than not to lose.
I agree.
But we're still going to hold the Senate. We're going to expand our Senate majority. It sucks that it's going to be a little bit longer, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I just hope that when the Michigan Democratic primaries occur, they nominate the Arab guy.
They're going to nominate him. He's searching.
It's looking like it. Yeah.
Good luck.
Because it seems like
make it Tiltar.
It seems like McMorrow has just kind of collapsed in her polling as of late.
Nobody likes
Stevens isn't really polling that well either.
Yeah, nobody likes Stevens. That's the fucking. So they're stuck with the guy. General Hydra for 2. Hey, how you feel about Alan Wilson? I don't know enough about him. American Nerd for 2. Ted Budd over Tom Tillis. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Josh for 5. Nancy Mason MTG going to the University of Georgia explains everything about them. Oh my gosh. Did they actually both go to the University of Georgia? Seriously? Charlie Howard has been a member for 23 months. Thank you so much, good sir. Prince Ryder for 2. Last North Carolina Eternal was Cooper 47, Watley 43.5. Yeah, that seems all right.
Damn, that's actually better than I was expecting.
The thing is, Cooper he cannot crack 50 in any poll. No matter what happens, he's at 48%. So that might be a concern for them, but we'll see. Ted Budd supremacy. Oh, yeah, Ted Budd is actually good. He's not like an S tier guy, but at least he's there.
If what's his fuck is only winning by 3.5, like let's say that's the final result. That reads like what? Like a D+4 environment?
Well, you have to factor in like it's an overperformer.
It's a D+4 environment, and that's assuming that it's uniform, in which Cooper is allegedly supposed to be a stronger candidate than most Dems.
So if you do the math, and I'm like, okay, if he overperforms Trump by like 3 points or whatever. We'll just say 3. Do the math on that. That's like an even environment.
If that.
That's the issue. It's like, yeah. We'll see, of course. By the way, get more results out of South Carolina, and yeah, Lindsey Graham's lead's only going up. So, wow. Guys, Rich Bears told me that Mark Lynch could surge. He's within margin of error. And yeah, he won Greenville. The one county had a chance of losing. It was close, but he still won it by 3. So.
Plurality or majority?
He's at 45% right now.
That's what he was at in 2020 too.
Yeah, and it's the early vote. The election day vote's more friendly for him.
I mean, you can notice the clear pattern where Graham is doing like not well in like Sherry Biggs district and then doing well elsewhere.
Well, yeah, that is
like he's being like.
This is.
I mean, look at his margin in Richland County and Charleston County. Like he's getting over 65% in both of those.
Some areas get 80%. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a good night for Mark Lynch.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Graham will do well in Beaufort as well too.
And again, with it being a Trump endorsement, the election day vote should be more friendly to Graham. You would think.
Yeah, I also want to see how much Nancy Mace loses Beaufort County too. This is her home county too, right?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's Hilton Head, so
she's still in 5th place. Their county over district. Oh, she in one county, Colleton County or Colton County, excuse me. She's at 15% in 3rd place. Wow, one county. She's
in 3rd place with a grand total of 167 votes.
Wow,
6-7. 6-7.
General Hygiene for 2. I just looked up Alan Wilson's pro-Trump. They'll say that though. Like Rick Jackson is
everyone's pro-Trump.
Except like the freaking who is that shit South Carolina governor like 10 years ago that ran? They dropped out right away.
Nikki Haley?
No, the one before her.
Noted political dropout Nikki Haley.
No, the one that freaking had
Rada Rundawa?
No, the one that had all the like the guy that disappeared for a month or something.
Nikki Haley?
No.
You know, I just realized too, I wonder if tonight if tonight is like a PTSD night for Haley, considering she lost to none of these candidates 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did. She lost in Nevada to none of these candidates. She got like 60% of the vote.
I remember that. That was one of the best streams ever. That was freaking hilarious. Yeah. We're still waiting results. Mark Sanford, that's right. Yeah, that's the guy that disappeared for a month, I think. The freaking he had an affair, I think. So yeah, Mark Sanford.
Classic Carolina moment.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. How many of you can actually articulate like 2 or 3 things about any of the 3 or 4 people that are in front of Nancy Mace in that election? Like, how much do you even know about that overtook her?
A vet is basically a lateral move from McMaster. That's not the best thing ever, but it's not terrible. Alan Wilson and Ron Rennie, I don't know anything about them. Norman's a patriot. He's one of the best people in the House.
Great news for Mick Masters.
Yeah.
Such a fuck.
Yeah, who did? Yeah, did Henry McMaster? Who did he endorse in this?
I'm pretty sure he stayed out of it.
Yvette.
Did he stay
that
out
was
of
his
it?
lieutenant governor.
Who is
I
Sanford?
mean, that would make the most
Sanford
sense.
was dog shit. That's all I'm gonna say. The guy had some issues. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up his wiki page. You want to see?
If I recall, too, wasn't like the Democrat who was going against him one year actually more base than him?
No, that was Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham had a
okay,
Democrat
yeah,
that
right
was
here.
like, yeah.
Right here. This is
okay. I mixed them up.
This is Mark Sanford. The wiki page has this part right here that says 2009 disappearance and extramarital affair. So let me just read this.
Ralph Norman is about to take 3rd place.
Good. And again, like Mark Sanford at this point was the governor. He was the governor of South Carolina. And from June 18th until June 24th, the whereabouts of Sanford were unknown to the public, his wife, and state law enforcement.
State law enforcement
didn't know where he was
for a month?
He was, yeah. Before his disappearance, Sanford told his staff they would be hiking the Appalachian Trail. While he was gone, he did not answer 15 cell phone calls from his chief of staff. He also failed to call his family on Father's Day. And yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, several hours later, after learning that evidence of his true whereabouts were being swiftly discovered by the media, Sanford held a news conference during which he admitted to adultery. In emotional interviews with the AP over 2 days, Sanford said he would die knowing that I hadn't met my soulmate. Sanford also said that he crossed the lines with a handful of other women during 20 years of marriage, but not as far as he did with this mistress. There were a handful of other instances where I crossed the lines I should have crossed as a married man. Yeah, so he disappeared for like a week. He's the governor of South Carolina. Nobody knows where he is, and he's in the hills fucking somebody, basically.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, he got impeached for it.
More interesting than wherever Tom Keene was this year.
Yeah, he got impeached. I think he did survive. So. Yeah, okay, Ralph Norman took third. Yay.
Yes, what's up?
What?
You said my name?
What? Ralph Norman.
You said yay?
Shut up. Perictarius for 5.
My penis hurts.
Perictarius for 5. Dude, haha, Lindsey Graham is under 60%. Haha. Yeah, because the worst part of the state's in for him. He's still going to win by a big margin. DB for 2. Alan Wilson's dad is in the house. Joe Wilson. Oh, that's bad. Joe Wilson's terrible.
Okay.
That's not good. But he's in second place, so.
I mean, presumably in the runoff, I imagine Yvette will win.
Somebody chat said not the hills in Argentina. Wait, he disappeared to Argentina for a week? What the fuck? he slept his, oh my gosh. He disappeared Argentina.
Didn't Sam Altman like move his entire family to Argentina?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Peter Thiel just did that too.
Look, hey guys, you need to live in America. You need to stay in America. But maybe we should do like a block party in Argentina one weekend because there's something going on down there.
Yeah, what's going on down there? Wait a minute here.
Cocaine-fueled orgies. That's what's going on in Argentina.
Why are a lot of people speaking German down here?
Now, wait a second here. What's going on here?
It makes you think.
I wonder why. Dark Helm for 5. Sanford tried to sneak into Congress this cycle, but dropped out. It's good that he did because nobody was talking about it. Yeah, he ran on fiscal conservatism. That was his campaign.
Oh my.
That he really ran on. That was his entire campaign. I'm a fiscal conservative that stands up to Trump.
This is not the 2012s. We don't care if you want to cut taxes for the rich anymore. We'd rather you talk about things that matter.
Yeah. Conservative millennial for 5. How do you wake up one morning and say, as governor, I'm going to go hide away for a while and no one will notice? Yeah. And he was in Argentina fucking somebody. So,
I mean, hey, it's better than the Australian prime minister who just fucking drowned one day.
Yeah,
he just swam into the ocean and then died.
It looks like Yvette's margin just went up by a bit more. I think more of the counties around Columbia came in.
Yeah. I'm Battlefield for 5. Nancy Mace got the Mace Windu treatment in a good way. In a good way? How is there a good way for that? Freaking Mace Windu got his hand chopped off.
I think he's just trying to clarify he didn't like it when it happened to Mace Windu, and he did like it when it happened to Nancy Mace.
I get it.
What?
So what I'm hearing is Sanford fucked. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to say the rest of that. A certain mustache man.
How many of you guys wanted the purple lightsaber when you were a kid, like Mace Windu?
100%.
Oh, I did. I always wondered like why Mace Windu was the only person with a purple lightsaber.
Well, because he has a friggin' lore explanation for it, but.
Well, no, isn't literally the explanation because Samuel L. Jackson like just asked him.
Okay,
George Lucas,
that's the real
can I have a
reason.
purple lightsaber?
So fun fact. I'm not even joking. There is a character in the Star Wars lore called Maximilian Winduarte. And he is a smuggler. Maximilian Winduarte.
John Duarte.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah, here we go. He is. Yeah, here I'm posting it. He's a squib.
Squib.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
John
basically, from my understanding, the actual explanation is because like Mace Windu is a darker Jedi, kind of. So it's more.
No, what happened? No.
I thought that was the explanation.
No.
That's an interesting way of saying it.
The explanation is that Mace Windu was able to successfully tap into the dark side of the Force without succumbing it by pioneering the seventh form of lightsaber combat. Well, I mean, you're fucking dog shit at explaining this.
Gosh.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But
Fuck
yeah,
you.
but the real explanation is Samuel L. Jackson was like, "Hey, can I have a purple lightsaber?"
Yeah,
And
we
Lucas
love Samuel L. Jackson. I'm tired of these motherfucking Sith on this motherfucking interdictor.
That's a good reference.
Snakes on a plane.
They gotta make a sequel to that.
Yes, that was in fact the reference. Congratulations, Midnight, for understanding the low-hanging fruit. Here is your participation.
They gotta make a sequel to that movie. It is so
I'm gonna
bad.
kick your fucking ass, you goddamn Irishman. Shut the fuck up.
I am Battlefield for 5. Nate, oh, rather ready shit.
Reddit again award. Posted it again award.
Literally.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, one day Rat pretended to have dementia, and just, like, saying the same super chat over and over again?
He kept reading
like,
the same one.
And like, when chat questions him, he's like, "Chat, what's wrong? I'm just reading the."
I've never read that chat before. What the fuck are you talking about?
Windu is the guy that removes snakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deals with snakes.
For some reason, Rap, whenever you said that, you literally said because he's a darker Jedi, and I was like, man, you can't say that.
That's not what. Oh my god!
Come on, man.
Because
I
meant
he
like
has a purple lightsaber because he's a dark Jedi.
That's literally the explanation.
Come on, man, you can't.
Not because he's black.
Oh
what
my
the fuck?
god, what is wrong with you? You're. Oh my.
I meant that because like he
you meant it because he's black. I understand. No, it's okay, Rap. You're judging him by the content of his character.
Black thing, isn't it? This is all about being a black thing.
This is a black thing, isn't it?
This is the dark side of the force.
Wait! 5-1 Graham Plattner.
Where?
Excuse me, French Borough, which is it's a city, or yeah. It's only 6 votes though. So anyways.
Why don't the French burrow themselves there then?
I don't know.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're getting votes out of Maine.
We got 6 votes. It took 15 minutes to drop that, by the way.
That already leaked. So some asshole was like, shit.
That's a leaked vote too. So they waited until 15 minutes after poll closing to drop what they already had an hour ago.
No, they're trying to make people forget about that. It's like, oh shit, guys, we broke the law.
Whoopsie daisy! Accidentally leaked election results award.
Yeah.
Looks like when El Paso did that shit during the runoff.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
What with Texas.
Did they like keep it up anyways? They're like, fuck it, we don't care.
They kept it up for like 2 minutes, and then they dropped it on the millisecond that it turned like 9 o'clock, and then it was the
like, fuck
result.
this. We don't give a shit.
They don't care.
They don't care. Plot twist: Plattner had an affair with Collins.
Truth nuke. Oh my god.
That's a truth nuke.
Oh, also, by the way, in this drop, it was 5-1, except the first vote didn't go to Mills. It went to David Costello.
Who the hell's that?
He's David Costello, you fucking retard. I just said it.
I am Battlefield for 5. The sequels would have been the sequels would have been a little bit better if Finn was Mace's secret child. That wouldn't have worked at all. No fucking way would have. Because he's been dead for how many years? So no.
He would have been dead for like what, 50 years at that point?
50 years. But he's been training this entire time. You didn't see the
body. If you want to make a better version of the sequel trilogy, just delete the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
That's how you make a better sequel trilogy.
Okay, so what you do is you delete the Clone Wars, you delete the sequel trilogy, you delete everything. You delete everything but Rogue One and Andor.
I agree.
Yeah, no, I think it's funny how like basically the best stuff out of the Disney Star Wars came from Rogue One.
Yeah. Again, I don't know, but yeah, it is the best Star Wars content since Disney took over. And that's because it was actually good. Wow. You make good stuff and it's good. Wow. And people like it.
I don't like it.
American Nerd for 6. When Samuel L. Jackson asked for a purple lightsaber, you gave him a purple lightsaber because it's Samuel L. Jackson. Also, was Windu one of the worst Jedis? Yeah. Well, no, he was one of the top Jedis. He was a freaking.
No, he was on the Jedi Council.
He was like, the third guy?
Worst, as in like most evil or whatever the fuck.
I mean,
do you think
Anakin did some bad stuff?
Do you think Mace Windu like getting on the Jedi Council, but Anakin being kept from the Jedi Council, is that like DEI?
Yeah.
Is that why he was racist?
Unironically, one thing people seem to forget about in Revenge of the Sith is. So here's the thing,
I guess
right?
you forgot to.
You forgot.
No. Sorry, like I said, I've had a bit of a drink. So here's the thing, right?
Wow, I didn't know that.
You shut I hope you fucking choke in Skyline Chili. Fuck you. Anyway, as I was saying, Anakin in Revenge of the Sith is 23 years old. Obi-Wan was 23 years old in The Phantom Menace when he killed Darth Maul, and he only promoted from Padawan to Knight because of an ancient Jedi protocol with defeating a Sith in combat, allowing you to time skip being a Padawan. Anakin had grown tremendously in his power in the Force, but he still lacked the maturity to be a Jedi Master. Sure, he was on the Council, but he was undeserving of the title of Master, and his tantrum had proven the Council right in his reservation.
Well, because then Palpatine put him there technically or something.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you here. I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure.
But you can't keep hanging out with little boys in spandex.
What?
Oh, someone hasn't seen the One Cartoons Dragon Ball Z video, and it shows.
Gosh, Prince Rider for 2. Platinum probably runs up early vote and drops an election day vote. We'll see. General Hydra for 2. 3 Democrats in Maine are the worst candidates. Yeah, they're all shit. Eric for 5. Good riddance of Mace. Never liked her and wish she lost her primary at 22. She only pretended to be conservative because she would have lost 2024. Kind of. Oh my gosh. Beaufort County. Nancy Mace at 21%. She's in 3rd place. She is getting her ass.
It's like twice her statewide. Oh, never mind. No, she's at 18. Wait, the fuck? She's in 3rd place now, statewide.
Yes. No, she's not.
What the fuck? No,
the
she is.
No, she's not.
She's at 18%.
What?
Statewide, she's at 18%.
No, that's Norman.
What?
No, I'm on decision desk. And it says Nancy Mace with 29,000 votes. Ralph Norman with 25,000
Okay.
votes.
Yeah, because there's a mistake here. In York County, they're claiming she's got 69% of the vote. And that's like Norman's okay, that's fucking bullshit. It's a mistake.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it's a
thank you, decision desk HQ.
error.
Again, decision desk, they always they do stuff like that. They do stuff and things.
What percent of the vote do you guys think Plapner gets in Portland?
That should be pretty good for him, I would think.
I mean, should be dictator margins.
Yeah, it should be like if he doesn't get 90% in Portland, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
there.
he's gonna get fucking killed in the general, but stop the count. Yeah. The fuck was that? But yeah, so she's
Scooby-Doo laugh.
She's barely taking 3rd place her own turn.
Let's make some noise.
Guys, Rich Barris said the Epstein Files was going to lead Nancy Mace to victory.
We are Jeffrey Epstein. We carry the files.
American
Award. Fuck you.
Also, Lindsey Graham at 64% in Beaufort County.
Jesus. American Nerd for 10. Wasn't Windu the most suspicious to Anakin and was part of the reason Anakin did not trust the Jedi Council? If Mace trusted the prophecy, maybe Anakin wouldn't have gone to the dark side. No, you saw the bullshit. Dreams and stuff. So.
It's been a while since I've seen the prequels, but wasn't Yoda also very skeptical of that?
Because Yoda he does some dumb stuff. I hate what they do with Yoda.
Who skeptical of what? Sorry.
Like
I thought Yoda was also very skeptical of Anakin because he thought that Anakin had too much internal rage.
Yeah. The Yoda was there's a lot to be said about Yoda by the time of the prequel trilogy.
And he fucked up when he realized it.
Yeah.
So he realized it after
I think the funny part about Yoda is like the way he speaks, he can speak normally. He chooses to talk like that because it makes people focus on what he says.
Yeah,
there's a scene where he actually speaks normally during like a really high intensity like battle, and the other guy looks at him like, what the fuck?
You can speak the entire time like this?
You can speak normally the whole time because it was like a he had to make sure his thoughts were clear because it was a middle of a firefight, so he just spoke normally, and they were just like, what the fucking what?
K-Cup for 2 just got back. What has happened? Nancy Mace is getting her ass kicked right now.
Yeah, no, Jeffrey Epstein lost in South Carolina.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey, and theoretically, it's gonna get worse for her. Because election day votes are more MAGA friendly. Again, theoretically.
Yeah, getting 3rd place in your own district is just kind of embarrassing.
She's taking 4th place in her own district right now, I think.
That's funny as fuck, actually.
Yeah, she's fallen to 5th overall. She was 4th for a brief moment there.
She's never in fourth.
I thought she was for a second.
No,
but
she wasn't. There might be one county. There might be one county.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah, it was a county error where they gave her 69% of the
vote.
vote.
Okay.
They corrected
That's
it
why.
Yeah. So of course, with Nancy Mace, they gave her 69%. Of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, they picked her with that.
I don't know what her it's not just
What's
her.
the
There's so
appeal?
many cases of this happening, and I don't know why. I don't know what goes through their heads.
They're delusional because they really think. And I had a tweet on this earlier. They really think that they made Trump and that they made the MAGA movement. That they themselves did it. It's really cape shit.
Triple parentheses.
John, why do you post that?
Yeah, it's like nobody. It's like who do you think is more important, the president or some like schizo representative?
Some random congresswoman.
I mean, does she think that because she won election in 2020 when Trump had everything that was going on with him that she was somehow better?
Bear seems to think so. He literally said Mace won in 22 against Trump. Yeah, how did that work out this time?
Really makes
Also, she barely won too.
All right.
Ralph Norman has jumped into third place. That's mostly thanks to his district up north starting to get counted.
Yeah, but he's not going to win, sadly.
No, it doesn't look like it. He needed bigger margins throughout the other parts of the state. He's just not getting it.
Did he? I think he did. Did he just flip Lancaster County? I think he just did.
He did. Yes, he did.
Right.
He's winning it by 11 votes or 9 votes.
Eric for 5. Saw every Star Wars movie in theaters on opening weekend, from The Phantom Menace to Return of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, good lord. The hype and excitement of everyone in the theater died at the end of The Last Jedi. Yeah. Everyone stopped crying.
Well, because
human being who
Okay, let me read more.
Because Solo bombed, and then Rise of Skywalker, like compared to like the hype that Endgame.
Oh, Rise of Skywalker,
Endgame had.
Right.
Like Endgame, I remember, had so much hype behind it, but Rise of Skywalker, everybody was just like either angry about it or they didn't care about it. And then Mandalorian Grogu comes out 7 years later, and nobody cares about it, other than to point out the box office numbers and how it's getting destroyed by Obsession and Backrooms right now.
All right. American Nerd for 6. Also, Mace was the most traditionalist of the Jedi Council, and followed the Jedi Code to the freaking letter, no matter how paradoxical it can be.
Wait, so he's like Clarence Thomas?
Oh gosh. George Lucas was cooking. He was cooking at the time. Kendall Cove for 5. Oh, this is a bad one. My wife and I lost her son on May 31st. Love the streams. They're a nice distraction from what we're going through. Please pray for us. Thanks, Rap. I don't know what to say to that.
Who starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
But seriously, prayers out
that
for
sucks to hear.
Kendall Cove.
We're sorry to hear for your loss.
I can't imagine going through that.
Prayers for them.
American Nerd for 2. What would have been the best way for Anakin not to turn? The Jedi Council not be retarded. So
it should not be a panicking. I mean, like, ask for help with the library. You know, like he needed help, right? But like he could have just asked for help. He didn't need to go to Palpatine.
Well,
and, like,
to be fair though, like the way they Palpatine
so
was
one
like
of my biggest
figure,
issues,
but...
my biggest issue was my biggest issue with the sequel or the prequel trilogy is that they decided to make everything bank on the. If you actually watch the movie critically, completely unbelievable romance between Padme and Anakin. At best, they are just like an incredibly socially awkward couple. At worst, you need to remind yourself that when Anakin was 7, Padme was 16 years old at the time of the Phantom Menace. So that makes it look really weird, and it makes Padme come off as a kid who's like who's like sleeping with a dude that she met like once when he was a child, when he was a slave. There was a lot more they could have done with the sequel trilogy. If you were insistent on everything else, the number one fucking thing they could have done, and this is also something I hate the Clone Wars for, like the Filoni production, not the animated one.
Yeah,
I fucking hate how him being a slave was underutilized. You would expect someone who wanted to be a Jedi because he thought the Jedi were going to come free the slaves and free the outer rim of their suffering. You would think he'd be more passionate about that, but that just doesn't affect the fact that he's disaffected with the Jedi. He's completely upset with the Jedi because My wife is gonna die because someone's putting visions in my head, and I have a fake fucking relation. Like, I could rant for hours about how the prequel trilogy sucks and how I only like it because I grew up on it because I'm a nostalgic motherfucker.
We have breaking news, guys.
Graham Plattner at 68%.
What?
Dude, we're like
78. That's with 78 votes in.
It's 78 votes. It's 53.
That's one township, but
yeah.
Anyways, continue, Tyron. I'm sorry. I just
we got some breaking news, guys, because South Carolina just got called. Yvette and Alan Wilson moving on to the runoff.
Yep.
So
okay, yeah. I mean,
Nancy Mace, rest in peace.
Yeah, fuck you, Nancy Mace, you stupid bitch.
I want to see if Mace can get under 10%.
She might.
There's definitely a chance.
There's vote there because you have to understand, like, there's still a lot of votes outside of her district, and she's doing even worse outside her district. She's getting 5% in some areas. And election day votes should be more favorable for like Norman and like Yvette. So
there's a lot of shit that's wrong with the prequels. I think that personally Anakin's turn to the dark side should have been purely stemmed from the fact that he would inevitably Dooku was like I'm sorry, no one wants to listen to me. Never mind. Let's fucking focus on the elections.
Dooku was a good character. What are you talking about?
Dooku was awesome.
Dooku was amazing.
Dooku, look, my hot take on the sequel trilogy or the prequel trilogy, Dooku should have been the main villain the entire time up until the grand reveal of Palpatine was the Sith. There was no need for Darth Maul. There was no need, or like really Darth Maul, and Darth Tyrannus, Dooku, they were interchangeable. You just needed one consistent Sith antagonist to contrast the power of the Sith, Anakin's growing power in the Force. You didn't need Grievous. You didn't need to swap Maul and Dooku out. You should have just fucking stuck with one or the other. I think Dooku would have been a better overarching antagonist. They had concepts for him as far back as the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but I think
the Clone Wars should have been this big fuck. The Clone Wars should have been something Anakin had learned grown up in. It shouldn't have just been this 3-year-long event. Dooku should have been the leader the entire time. Anakin's entire fucking fall to the dark side should have been predicated on the fact that he was raised a fucking slave. The Outer Rim was completely neglected by the Republic and the Jedi. Anakin should have been slowly subverted by Palpatine. He should have become amiable to the separatist ideal, not the movement, obviously, but he should be completely okay with there being an empire because it brings stability and it brings order and it would end shit like slavery. Obviously, we know that's not what happened, but Sidious is the great deceiver.
Basically, but to be fair, they kind of tried that a little bit. They just.
No, they did not. I'm sorry. They did not try that whatsoever.
The biggest problem is that Dooku is not a villain.
Well, yeah, he's not a villain. He actually,
he was, yes, he was corrupted and he didn't realize it, but his ideas are really not that wrong. The main thing that he did wrong is he was kind of forced to ally with some of these evil corporations, which forced him down a line where he was just screwed. But
this is Honest Township. It's in the southern part of the state of Maine. Graham Plattner, and this is 74% of the vote in, is at 54%.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Dude, that's bad.
That's not good.
There's almost no chance of it going to ranked choice, but if it has to go to ranked choice, he might drop out. I'm going to be honest with you. If he doesnh doesn't get 60% of the vote, they might. They
be
might
well above 50.
Because and this is towards this should be more.
Portland?
No, it's closer to the other big city, Bangor.
It's closer.
Closer to Bangor?
Bangor or
yeah.
Banger?
Banger. I
don't know what that's called.
But yeah, there's a couple townships. If that's not good. K-Cup for 2. Speaking of film, what Disney film was Sonic 4 wreck? I don't know. Let's see.
I think we should look at just real quick because someone mentioned it a while back, and it's still really close. South Carolina U.S. House First, which is Mace's old district, because Mark Smith was the odds-on favorite to win this for the longest time, and he is currently behind by 1%.
Wow, it's as if the betting markets suck.
I do think that he'll come back and win it because there's still a lot of vote outstanding, but I've never heard of Jenny Honeycutt, who's in first place with 21% of the vote.
Dark Helm for 5. Norman probably would have gotten the Trump endorsement if he hadn't endorsed Nimrod in 24. What on earth was he thinking? To be fair, Norman and Trump like each other. I'm going to push back on that. I think Norman's problem is he wasn't getting enough support outside his district, and Trump knew it. So, General Hydra for 2. Have you guys watched the Darth Maul TV show? No, I haven't. American Nerd for 2. If Qui-Gon Jinn lived, would Anakin still turn? No, he wouldn't have. Because Qui-Gon.
All I wanted to point out, and it's especially great now that he's not in the chat, but the one thing I wanted to point out about how retarded everything Tyrone believes in regards to the prequels, was that in his mind, he's talking like the romance thing. Oh my gosh, there's an age gap between Anakin and Padme. Oh my god. Listen. Emmanuel Macron, Bridget Macron, you think France is weirder than the fucking galaxy? Is that really
all right?
the whole
Hey,
thing?
breaking. A Collin County jury has sentenced Carmelo Anthony to 35 years.
Yay.
Is that 35 years to life?
No,
or
35
just 35
years.
Damn it.
They didn't even give him fucking life.
That's nothing.
I'm pretty sure Texas, I don't think they can actually, technically.
No,
yeah,
you
wasn't
can.
he 17?
No. Here's how the law works. I don't know if Texas is different. All I know is that federally, shut up. All I know is that federally, you cannot sentence life without parole cannot be given as a mandatory sentence for a minor. But a judge can impose mandatory life without parole if the crime is bad enough, if they're like 16 or 17, or if like the circumstances have to justify it. So this guy could have definitely, I don't know, maybe Texas state law doesn't allow it. I don't know why it wouldn't. But no, you can get life without parole in Texas to a minor.
We got.
I mean, you have to consider he's how old is he now? 18, 19?
Yeah,
no?
I think he's still
17. He's still 17. Okay, that means he's going to be getting out when he's 52.
Guys,
I mean,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're getting more townships out of Maine, and Platner in Burnham Township is at 67% with 40% of the voting. But another township, Hancock. This is in the southern part of the state. He is getting this ran the water. Hancock Township. He's at 54%. Obviously, not the most votes in, but this is not a good start for Platner.
I mean, if you're getting 67, 66%, that seems to be like he can deal with that. But if you're getting 50,
I would argue because Mills is a campaign of 2 months.
Yeah, and David Costello is fucking
a joke. Who? It's a meme. Like, who the fuck are you?
The great white Anglo-Saxon sounding name of Costello
is Maine. So
notably founded in an area created and settled by the English Calvinist Puritans, of which all had names like Gonzalez, Costello, Hernandez.
This is
not anything like those filthy fucking Spaniards.
According to people in the courtroom with Carmelo Anthony, there was an audible gasp after he was sentenced to 35 years, and he is crying again with his defense table.
Oh, maybe don't fucking kill people, you stupid fucking retard.
You could have just taken a plea deal.
So you could have pled down. I mean, you did stab a kid in the chest because he.
You could have just said you're like mentally unwell.
He disrespected you.
What if Your Honor, respectfully, what if it just happened? Like, what if he fell?
Yeah, the knife just.
No, the defense attorney literally said that fucking Austin Metcalf possibly impaled himself on the knife.
He magically.
There was also a claim that
what if his neck? What if his chest just did that? You know.
There was also a claim that the reason why he did it was sudden. Like it was a sudden thing. He didn't mean to do it. It was just sudden in the moment. The defense tried to bring that up.
He literally reached into his bag and said, "Touch me and see what happens." So he already had his hand on the fucking knife. Like that's not spur of the moment. That is, I'm going to think about grabbing my knife, and if this kid fucking scuffs my J's, I'm gonna stab him in the fucking heart. That's what it was. I mean, it was literally because he fucking he disrespected me.
He disrespected me again.
Okay, by the way, we got results out of by the way, Maine second. LePage is gonna be the nominee. No shit.
Wowie yowie.
Wow.
Yowie, get the fuck out of here.
What?
My God, not a
Don't take
good
that
so
name in
far.
vain.
This is not a good showing for Plattner. It's early, of course, very early, but not
What if
the
it
best.
said he was Graham Plattner?
Okay, so like, what if? Hear me out, right? Hear me out, right? What if the roles were reversed?
Think about if the roles were reversed.
Oh my God! No.
Here lies conservatism, man. Imagine if the roles were reversed.
Here lies conservatism. Ouch! Ow! Fuck my feelings.
Ow! Oopsie daisy.
Feelings. Whoops! It just did that.
Here lies conservatism. I just shit my pants. I'm thoroughly inebriated on alcohol, if you couldn't tell.
So we need more results, but we're gonna see what happens.
No, we're not gonna see what happens because nothing ever fucking happens, Rap.
Stone cold incel.
Not you, motherfucker. I almost said another word.
Whoopsie
I am
daisy.
still waiting for the brilliant Nancy Mace tweet later tonight.
Here lies
Oh, God.
libertarianism.
Okay, Nancy Mace, if you can hear me, post your tits.
Yeah, Nancy.
as a
Stop!
concession.
Stop!
What the fuck? You can't get mad at me for that. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Will
Okay,
it
more
be you
results
to
out of
survive
Maine.
this fan petition, or will it be your family members?
Frankfurt, Maine. 70% in, Plattner 68%. Oh my God.
We said if he got under 70, he might be fucked.
He is not. I mean, even the areas he's winning by over 70, he's not even cracking 70 in most areas.
He's cracking.
Wow. That is not the best. Again, these are a couple townships. Really, we're gonna see what happens in Portland in the suburbs. If he's shitting the bed there, yeah. Plattner would probably do better in southern Maine. There are more ancestral Democrats in northern Maine. Well, if that's the case, he is in deep shit. I have Battlefield for 2. Only Mace. Oh god.
Okay, but like, what if you weren't How would you feel if you weren't Battlefield this morning?
He's at 72% statewide.
Hey, what's 5%? What's 5 less than 72?
What?
Okay, hold on. We gotta hold up here. I gotta zoom in on this.
We gotta hold up. Okay, I'm holding.
Tyrone,
Please hurry.
Tyrone, you're starting to annoy me. So, there's a suburb of Bangor. Is it Bangor? Did they say it? Bangor?
Bangor.
Yeah. There's a suburb of Bangor, and Plattner's barely getting 73% of the vote.
Bangor? No, thank you. He's not my type.
So, yeah. He's barely getting 73% there. Oh boy.
Another county, he got 71% there, 88% in, but there's only 7 votes, so.
I just found a post from Belfast that would be like a great. Like, remember when you did the
I
dumpster?
saw that.
Like you used to have the dumpster as like your intro page.
Yeah.
This would have like been really good too.
Apologize for any inconvenience. The shit's
like
on fire.
Like a train's on fire or something.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Oh my God.
Did you guys see there's this thing, Otis, 95% in, Plattner got 54% of the vote.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh no, actually I literally found a burning trash heap from Belfast.
Perfect.
All right, we're still waiting more results, but so far
It says a lot about our society.
Yeah. Gore
He is holding above 70 right now so far.
No. New York Times is saying below 70, but they might be wrong. Chances raising for 5. Didn't Tucker endorse Lynch? Jeez, even if it gets an unpopular senator that nobody likes, Tucker candidates don't win. What a joke.
So what we need to do is we need to craft like the perfect candidate that can get the Rich Barris, Tucker Carlson, and JD Vance endorsement all at the same time.
Yeah, and they freaking lose.
And like they're just
vote.
they're gonna get 0.5% of the vote.
Not even.
They're not even gonna register.
Ah, man,
I'm keenly aware that like the whole Vance thing about him being like a kiss of death candidate is a meme. I just think it's very funny.
Well, to be fair, he kind of is.
Well, he's like, okay, he's kiss of death, except his kiss of death actually kills you.
Yeah, it kills people.
Campaign. Yeah, it kills people, not campaigns. That's what Tucker
Same
Carlson
thing.
and
guns don't kill people. JD Vance kills people.
JD Vance, JD Vance killed a family of 5 in 1996. You ever hear about that?
What?
James David Vance will kill again.
He shall strike again.
Just strike again.
Little known fact: JD Vance was actually the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, it's real. Okay, another township, Baileyville. This is right on the border of Canada. Platinum's barely at 70%.
Oh my god. Vote. Okay, Decision Desk is releasing nothing, so I guess I'm going to have to just abandon them. You have failed me, Decision Desk.
I mean, he's barely cracking. The best part so far.
Sorry, go on.
Go on.
I was going to say, if you want Decision Desk to update from Maine, you have to refresh the page each time, and then it will update. It's not updating automatically anymore.
Bruh.
I'm sorry? No, it just updated automatically. It added 60 votes.
For me, I have to refresh it every time to get the updates, because Rep is saying it faster.
Screwed.
Yeah.
For someone so well known for cracking blitzkriegs, he's pretty bad at cracking this election.
What?
Just like you said, it would like blitzkrieg their asses, remember?
No.
I thought that was fake.
It was real in my heart.
I choose to believe it's real.
You don't want to know what JD Schlatt did in 1999.
JD Schlatt.
Oh my gosh. California scores again. Yeah, so we're still getting more results, and yeah. Not really fast, but it's Maine, so I'm not surprised. But eventually we're gonna get vote dumps out in Maine and just be immediate. We'll know if he's gonna crack 70 or not, because so far, not again. The threshold for for Platter to be like fucked for the general, what % of the vote should he try to not get in the primary? Like
to be completely fucked, if he's under 60, if he's under 70, he's definitely in trouble.
Yeah, I agree. Below 80 might have some problems. Below 90, he's fine, I think.
Yeah, I think if he gets above 80%, I would say he's probably good to go.
That just means the base is behind him. So,
but this should screwed.
Yeah, but this should still be his best election theoretically. He should not have problems, but well, funny how that works. All right, American First Insight has results, and same thing. Plattner is at 64% right now. As a Californian, stop the count. Get investigated, idiots. Yeah.
Oh my God! Stop the count. They're stealing the election.
Plattner's getting 70 plus. Stop coping. Nobody says he's not. We're just saying like right now it's not particularly strong so far, but it's very early. So, what if he gets 67%?
No.
Thank you. Remember they vote blue no matter who.
Are being retarded again.
Okay, here's the thing with Maine is a different animal. You cannot compare Maine to other states. So
no, you can't. They have an incredibly interesting demographic. Even though they are a blue state, they still have an incredibly rural composition. The Dems there are, on the broad, not nearly as insane as the National Dems. The Republicans there are also definitely more liberal on average, which is actually a good thing considering the area. So they are absolutely an interesting entity, but that is for the better in terms of remaining competitive in the state itself. And if you disagree with me, I'm uncomfortable with you disagreeing with me, and I politely request.
Tyrone, and everything you believe is wrong, and I hate you. I hate everything about you. I hate you.
No.
Also, guys, check the chat.
Oh yeah, Barris has a new tweet.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be. This motherfucker. He just said 3 months ago, Nancy Mace's gonna win without the Trump endorsement. First of all, he got caught manipulating the markets like 2 weeks ago when he said, "Oh, I accidentally bought shares for what's his name, Ed Galbraith." I accidentally bought some. Yeah, fuck you. You freaking bought an accident. Yeah, sure. It conveniently was in my account. But I still don't get why you would admit that. Like, why? But
Probably because he was high when he said that or
right
something.
Here, there are no excuses for Yvette's terrible performance other than her being a terrible candidate who ran a terrible campaign because she's a terrible record. Your candidate got 10% of the vote. What the fuck you talking about? Alan Wilson has a pretty clear path to defeat the Trump-endorsed candidate. He's in fucking second place. The fuck you talking about? Like, Norman's going to endorse Yvette. I would assume Mace, her vote is probably going to Yvette. It's like, the fuck you on about? I have Battlefield for 2. He gets 9%. Yeah, 999.
I do have bad news. Nancy Mace is up to 11% of the vote.
Aw, damn it. Curtis Charhill for 5. Hawk Tua, guys. I've just learned that a national sovereign in Peru is going to come down to the votes in Miami, Florida, USA. Well, now that's something. Yeah, that's a funny thing with how Peru does elections. And it's going to probably save the... Oh, Nancy Mace endorsed Alan Wilson. Speaking of the devil. So she did endorse Wilson.
Okay, so she's spiting Trump then.
Yeah. President Gilbert getting up for 2. I accidentally bought a super chat. Thank you very much. Okay, we're getting more results out of Maine, and yeah, West Paris, Plattner 73%. Yeah, okay, Macy's endorsed Wilson. Okay, I was wrong about that, but I would assume Norman endorses Yvette, I would think. I don't know. American Note for 2. Heard Trump walked out at interview. Why? I actually don't know. Devious Aftershock for 2. The Duarte Bears crime meme aged well, didn't it? It kind of did. Yeah, she endorsed.
It aged well for it aged well for Thomas Massey's race at the very least.
Okay, we're getting more results slowly. Who's in West Paris? Oh, just shut up. No, that meme is terrible. I hate that meme so much. The Paris meme. Oh my gosh. She went on a whole campaign against him. I don't know, but I still think Pavette's a favorite, or Evett. Yeah, officially endorsing Wilson. Okay. I thought she would have got behind Yvette, but no, she's just spiting Trump at this point. Wow, what a shocking turn of events. Wow.
I wonder what her next career is going to be.
I wonder. It's either Rumble or certain other websites.
I was gonna say maybe she can start her own. Maybe she can start start her OnlyFans page on Rumble.
Only Mace. That's what I call it.
Only Mace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Nasty Mace's career.
Nasty Mace, she's a nasty bitch. She's very, very ugly.
Oh, I get it
disgusting.
now. Conservative Millennial for 2. I accidentally purchased a super chat. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, Bears accidentally bought. Yeah, that's right. Accidentally bought shares. Yeah, I'm sure you bought shares. Freaking bullshit. I can't believe it. It's like they don't even care, to be honest. They're just saying fuck you. We're gonna lie to you.
Fuck you.
Okay, getting more results out of Maine, and big vote drop, and it is better for Plattner. He's getting better shares of votes some places, but still, some areas are kind of concerning.
Bleak. Oh, it's so bleak. Oh, it's bleak.
Let's see here.
Oh no.
Okay, Tyrone, you're starting to annoy me, like unironically.
I'm more curious when Portland drops.
Yeah, this is going to come down to places like Portland or
just some townships he is doing awful in. It kind of makes sense, the primary, but
because we haven't had anywhere that has like a significant vote dump yet. We still are less than 1,000 votes statewide.
Yeah, but the townships are kind of giving us a good picture that he's cracked 80% of like 2 townships. That's it. Chances Raisik for 5. Didn't Mace barely campaign? Seems like she didn't put too much effort into it. If she took it seriously, Trump would have endorsed her and she might have won. Well, yeah, she just wanted Trump's endorsement and said no. Not gonna work for it.
I love that Mace is literally basically doing around like only slightly better than Valentina Gomez.
That's sad.
Okay,
And this
Nancy
is someone
Mace has
who's
made a
literally in
statement.
Congress.
She has made a statement. I will put it in chat
Oh,
right now for everyone to
God.
read. Here is her statement.
Epstein! Yes! Let me pull this up. I saw it immediately.
All
Epstein.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, serving South Carolina has been the greatest honor of my life. Every vote I cast, every hearing I called, every fight I picked, it was always for you. I've seen what happens when good people stay quiet. I've seen what happens when they don't. I choose the latter every single time. I've taken on the rich and powerful in both parties by showing standing with the people of South Carolina. I'm literally willing to get on a plane to evacuate you from a war zone. I've done that too. Oh my gosh. Okay, bro. I voted to release the Epstein files. Why didn't you vote for me? As a survivor, like survivor of sexual assault, by the way, that's what you mean. As a survivor, I chose to stand on principle and stand against the Epstein cover-up. I chose to expose the names. You didn't expose any names. Like you literally you
Did
didn't.
nothing.
Like
I mean,
you
to
did
be fair,
nothing.
she did leak her own like footage of her being naked, I think, or something like that. So
But she didn't. But she's saying I exposed names. No, nothing happened. You
yeah,
did
nothing
nothing.
happened.
Nothing productive happened. You did not help get anybody imprisoned. You did not make the situation any better according to your schizophrenic online audience. And blah 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 blah. And then
She also quoted Teddy Roosevelt about an hour ago too.
she's saying she chose to expose DEI judges and the abusers of children.
What?
Where,
When?
when
The
did this
only thing,
happen?
okay, the only noteworthy thing Mace has done the last year or so is the stupid Epstein files. And when she hyped up this one committee hearing where she's like, I'm going to release my own footage of me being like naked and stuff. It's like, what the fuck you talking about?
It's one thing for like being a politician, you get second place because the president endorses your opponent. Nancy Mace could like at least pretend like maybe a quarter of this is true. But unfortunately for you, Nancy Mace, you are the objective definition of a pathetic, sore loser. You are coming in fifth in a race where you have the largest social media profile out of seemingly every single other candidate. You failed on a fundamental level to represent your state, your district. You failed to do anything meaningful or useful. And actually, when you saw online trends pointing in a direction, you chose to abandon the administration and everybody trying to make our lives just slightly better for what? What was it for? And
Epstein.
all of these convictions I have, all of this attention I'm getting because I can make it's literally, you know how women have this problem of making bigger issues about themselves. She literally just wanted to make it about her in her sexual abuse past. I'm not going to comment on it because I don't know enough, but the whole thing is just like, yeah, you decided to make it about you and not the people of South Carolina, and they rewarded you by throwing you in the dumpster like the ragged whore you are. Congratulations, Nancy Mace. Welcome to fifth place.
Yeah. Hector for 5. Imagine the GOP holds trifecta come November and Vance wins at 28. Who should he choose as leaders of the House and Senate? Feel free to imagine. Realistically, it's gonna be somebody like
Jim Jordan.
Does he get the votes this time?
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Mark, you're a patriot. Hello.
Hello.
I by the way, rap going. I decided to lie down and stop drinking. So whatever.
All right. But yeah, as for the House leadership, Jim Jordan, if he could get the votes. Actually, no, keep Mike Johnson there.
Yeah.
Johnson's been fine.
Mark, what do you think of the results so far?
Nothing too shocking, I'd say.
Well, Mace taking 5th place is hilarious, but
that is objectively funny. I'll say that much.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll even win a county, which is kind of
she's
really
gonna crush her own district.
Can we give a shout out to Reddy for just robbing all of her support? What a patriot.
But yeah, as for Senate leadership, maybe somebody like Tom Cotton, maybe we'll see. Josh for 5. Is Mace going to join her fellow UGA alumni alumni in MTG in Costa Rica now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Massey went down there suspiciously. Is MTG next? You're gonna go to freaking
imagine the OnlyFans clips between Nancy Mace and MTG. Man, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for
why are you into that shit? What the hell?
Yeah, no, like, aren't you excited about these middle-aged Republican women like being in a room together?
Anyways,
real and true.
Mr. Sandy for 2. Richard accidentally bought Gold Range shares Barris. Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoops.
Wow.
Ended up by your
gosh,
couch
gee
somehow.
Willikers. Gosh, gee
I got free
Willikers,
money
I
here.
actually made $1,000 from that.
It's like
my favorite thing that Nancy Mace said in her statement is at the very end, where she talks about, after all the Epstein stuff that she mentions, how voting to release it and everything, she says, "I chose wrong if the goal was winning an election."
What?
What the fuck is that?
What?
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
I focus on issues that people didn't care about, and they didn't reward me with the governorship.
It's literally the meme of we win by losing. Hey, Nancy Mace, you know, you sound like a really good person. It would be nice if you had power. Oh, wait a minute. You just did it. You blew it. Well, figuratively and literally, but still. It's... Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, and we have this really weird data point that I think everybody should be aware of. Kalshi is announcing that NVIDIA is now worth more than India for some reason.
I wonder why.
I mean, that was true when the company was founded.
Who is more important? Raj working at the 7-Eleven or my 4070 Ti graphics card? Man,
Gosh,
it's a hard decision, boys.
Yeah.
American Nerd for 2. I thought MTG and Mace were college dropouts. Who freaking knows? Well,
semiconductors over Indians any day of the week.
Mace definitely did a lot of stuff in college. Enough said.
Yep.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah, that's
So why exactly is a guy called Nirav Shah in first place for the governor of Maine? And
Wait,
how
what?
did this happen?
Wait, what?
That's probably a result of there only being like 1% of the vote in.
No. This person is the front runner.
No.
Yeah,
they're most likely to win.
Oh gosh.
How did this happen?
What the hell? Okay. Riley Moore for 5. Imagine if we win the remaining 14 toss-up seats, 232-204, for the House for 2026 midterms. Give Mike Johnson a true supermajority. Can you imagine being Mike Johnson if you have 232 House seats? Holy shit. That would be a fucking gold mine. We can do whatever we want. I mean,
okay, here's what I want. Here's what I want. When is the next when's the next Louisiana Senate seat up? I know it's Kennedy. When is Kennedy's seat up for election? Does anyone know?
28, I think.
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kennedy retires or moves into the admin, and then you have Mike Johnson run for his Senate seat, and then we make Mike Johnson the Senate leader.
Yeah. To be fair, he would get shit done.
This is the best plan.
He would actually.
I would
know how he does it.
Be in favor of that.
I don't know how the fuck he does in the House. He has a 2-seat majority. Some cases he doesn't have a real majority, yet he passes shit. Tom Emmer and Mike Johnson are cooking. I don't know how they do it, but they just find ways.
I think it's because everybody kind of likes Johnson.
It's still amazing to me that we picked a backbencher who was frankly a nobody to be our House Majority Leader, and he's been fantastic. Like objectively, with how small his majorities have been.
The first 2 years, the first year or so, he got fucked over because of Biden and the.
Okay, so here's my thing with the idea of making Kennedy. So we could guarantee Fleming can succeed him, right? If you actually know anything about Kennedy. What?
He's getting up there in age, though. That's the issue.
Kennedy or Fleming?
Both.
I was going to say with Kennedy, he would actually be a really good pick for the cabinet, especially for anything to do with money or the economy. Because if you he handled Louisiana's money really well. He actually helped handle a good amount of fraud, and he's on the Appropriations Committee already in the Senate. So
yeah, he has power.
He's also Attorney General.
Yeah. We'll see. Then we make Randy find the House Speaker. Oh gosh. Randy find a speaker. Can you imagine that?
The Hammer of Zion presiding over the United States lower chamber would be a PR optical nightmare for Dan Bilzerian and Jake Shields.
Well, you know,
I don't think Jake Shields could even spell his name.
Well, to be honest with you, Zog has never looked so beautiful to me before.
Yeah, listen,
You've never looked so beautiful before, John.
Randy Fine is the type of person that'll be like, okay, Randy Fine be the type of person to say, give me infinite Israeli aid, and I'll give you like a ban immigration. Like that's the type of person he is.
Yep.
That's why that's why I fucking love him. I fucking hate the foreign policy stuff, but hey, he's cooking. I don't give a shit how or why. He's cooking. American Nerd for 2. Make MAGA Mike Johnson speaker for life. I agree. Mr. Sandy for 5. Mike Johnson with the Big Johnson. He'd get through Ogle's bill if we had 230 seats. Oh yeah, he would.
Okay, so like, what if we make Mike Johnson president because he could make the government just start working again?
It's hit like imagine saying like a year ago that fucking Mike Johnson and Tom fucking Emmer would have the best majority in a long time. When you have to deal with Thomas Massey and MTG half the time, like how do you accomplish that?
All right. So I can actually explain perfectly and succinctly why, and Ye can back me here. I can explain why Mike Johnson is so good at getting things his way. Do you know what Shreveport, Louisiana is?
Have you ever heard of Shreveport?
It's a shithole.
Have you ever heard of Shreveport, sir?
It's hell. Like
if you can survive Shreveport, you can run the United States House of Representatives.
It's not even a fucking joke. That man thrives in Shreveport. Like he must have made a pact with an angel or something.
Dude, I always say he did some fucking voodoo shit. I don't think you understand. It's Louisiana. He's
a white guy in Shreveport.
Yeah, dude, he grew up as a white dude in Shreveport, and he fucking thrives there.
That's
fine. If you can do that, you can deal with Don Bacon and his fucking shenanigans. You can deal with Thomas Massey and his.
Well, be fair, we just avoid Thomas Massey. We just assume.
Well, yeah, no. What he did was he was so effective that he just didn't need Thomas Massey. He could reliably pass legislation with Thomas Massey voting no, with a 2-seat majority.
It's like, yeah, fuck you.
So he just, as far as he was concerned, Thomas Massey did not exist. He was just a Democrat. He was a Democrat vote that he never had to worry about.
All right, so we're getting more results out of Maine. It looks like at the end of the day, Graham Plattner will end up with between 70 to 80%, unless there's a shocking dump in Portland. That is still not the best. Like, obviously, that's about what we expected, though. Like 70 to 80%.
It's better than I was expecting him to get.
I think that's about what I expected, but still, there's still the chance this could blow out, like be a disaster in some of these areas because we don't know about Portland yet. We're not getting the most votes yet.
Well, like only 1% of the vote is in too.
Because there's some areas he is fucking doing awful in. Like he's getting 60% in some areas. So
he's actually tied. He's actually tied with Mills in like one area with only 4 votes.
Yeah. I live 2 hours away from Shreveport. Oof.
Stay 2 hours away from Shreveport. In fact, go the opposite direction. Get more hours away from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Get out of there. Get out of shit. But yeah, that's
get out of there, SpongeBob.
Every woman I've met from Shreveport has asked me to marry them, and they were all over the age of 65.
Yeah, because no one wants to fucking live in Shreveport.
Okay, everybody, we got a big vote dump out of Portland. Plattner 79%.
Oh my god, that's not good.
Oh, wow.
Under 80% in Portland?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing with Shreveport, right? Here's the thing with Shreveport, right?
Shit.
So when I was a kid, I had severe lazy eye. I had surgery for it between 6th and 7th grade. And I shit you not, I heard at least 2 separate shootings coming in and leaving Shreveport having a surgery.
Yeah. That's Philly. That's Shreveport.
That's Philly.
Did you just say that's Philly? Are you fucking serious?
It's a bit. It's an inside joke that you're not getting. :3.
Yeah,
However,
Plattner's getting 80%, not even 80% of Portland, but yeah.
And that's
Is it safe to
40% of
say-
the vote in Portland.
is it safe to say it's Plattnover?
I wouldn't go that far.
Plattnover.
But if he's not getting 80,
Platover.
if he's not getting 80% of Portland, he's not getting over 80%.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
If he's not getting over 80% of Portland, he's not getting over 80%.
If
Thank you,
he's not getting over 80% of Portland, he's not getting over 80% of the vote in Maine in November.
That's real. So waiting for more results. It's freaking been very slow as shit, though.
I fucking love Maine so much. It's gonna be like this on election night too. That's the worst part.
Yeah, Democrats are the real racists. You guys know this?
I've been saying this.
Yep.
That's why they're voting for Plattner.
These
They're
are
the
words that
real
I've been
racists.
saying.
Yep.
They're the real racists.
They're the real sex offenders.
Real and true. So yeah, we're getting nothing. They're taking their sweet time. President Gilbert getting up for 5. Shreveport women be asking guys outside the town to marry them. Why they are unworthy of U.S. citizenship. It's desperately wanted. What?
No.
Thanks for super chat. Oh man,
I'm stuck. Help!
Oh God, what? Mark, what did Mark Lynch post?
Not so fast, Rich.
What? What? You motherfucker. I knew it. Mark Lynch was getting Vice embarrassed. And, oh my gosh.
He also ratioed Barris too.
I knew it. These assholes were. Mark, can we kick them out of the aggregate, please? Like, it's so blatant at this point. They're either manipulating the markets or they're pushing bullshit for the preferred candidates and say, "Oh, we're independent, everybody." Like, are you serious? Not so fast, dude. You're losing by 50 points right now. Like, what? Does he think the mules are out for him? Like they're gonna save him?
Greenville
Real
will be
South Carolina
100%
Patriots.
for Lynch. You just got to hold on.
Yep.
This is so freaking stupid.
You have to trust the plan. You're not a plan truster. That's the problem.
You just have to wait for the election day votes to come in, and that will bail out.
Yeah,
Mark
I'm
Lynch.
And the
sure.
post-election day votes. Those are the ones that actually matter.
That's gonna save
Post?
Mark Lynch.
Post? Like postal? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Would you please sign my petition?
Boo this
Would you
guy.
please
boo
sign
him.
my petition?
Hi
Will
there.
you sign my
like to sign
petition?
my petition?
Let me
Will
right
it
here.
be you or your
This is a good-
surviving family members?
This is a good one. Boo this guy. Boo him.
Mhm.
Get off the stage. Yeah, he's a Lowberg grandstander. He's gonna endorse a Democrat. Watch.
Ooh, mommy.
So we're not getting results out of Maine as fast as I wanted to. Oh, there is a township where Plattner's below 50% in. It has 21 votes. He has 10 votes here.
Oh.
Patriots.
I do wonder though, like after this primary, like are Democrats going to spend everything on this race, or are they going to say fuck it, we're screwed here? That's the real question.
Yeah, those are the real racists you have to watch out for.
Oh gosh.
I guess you could say Democrats are the real races.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're
you're not kidding.
real
It's in the
racists.
Northeast too.
We were at 6% count and it's been an hour or so.
Yeah, mad slow
Yeah.
states.
Oh, you love Maine, don't you guys? You love Maine.
Just wait until we have to wait for the ranked choice voting.
Oh
tabulation.
God.
Hasn't even begun.
That I forgot. Alaska. Oh no. That's even worse because they have an excuse, but they say, no, we're not going to count it for a month.
Carmelo Anthony has been sentenced to 35 years in prison.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Hector for 2. Barris needs to go to rehab ASAP. What a shame. He's just freaking. I don't know. Oh, let me this out of the way.
Hey, we got footage coming out of Belfast right now.
Okay, yeah, this is just kicked me out, so I can't use it anymore. Sad. All right. I don't think we had anything. Hold on.
We could go back to complaining about the sequel trilogy.
Yeah. Got the New York Times back.
Yeah. I don't feel like talking about Star Wars right now. That might change in the next 5 seconds, but I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about Star Wars.
5 seconds.
Okay, we're getting more results. And again, like Planner is getting some decent drops here and there, but really, he's like capped at 80% in most of these areas.
Yeah, no, he's not exceeding 80% in any county that isn't like 3 votes.
Yeah. Like that is
not breaking 80% in Portland is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and Portland is now 88% in. He went down. He's at 76.9.
He's going down in Portland?
76?
He's at 76.9, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's both of them.
Yeah, yay is correct.
Yeah, this is just kicked me
for
out.
Sending me that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thoughts with Spaceballs. Spaceballs 2 is coming out next year, I think. It's gonna be hilarious.
Rap, please refer to General.
What?
I don't know why are they not
fuck?
calling it Spaceballs 2 just for more money?
No, they had an excuse. They found the money.
Can you put that on stream, please?
No.
Why,
Well, no, you
why
understand.
won't you put that
They
on stream?
found the money. That's why they're making it. They found money. That's a joke.
Yeah, no, Portland is at. He went down. He went from 79 to 77.
It's going down, everybody.
So day up vote is worse for him, as we can see.
That's a big deal.
So whatever the results we have right now, it's going to the towns are only like half reporting. He's going to go down for sure.
Portland should be the best place for him. You would think, right?
Yep.
He's only breaking 80% in cities that are like 5 people.
There's
it's because
10
he's
people.
getting 5 out of the 5
Basement,
votes.
everybody.
Yeah. Otis just went all the way in. Plattner got 54% of the vote there.
That's
right next to
terrible.
Boehner.
It's only like 50
That's
votes,
like
but...
hardly anybody there.
Oh my gosh. Barris is just like losing right now.
What did he say now?
There's a post from America First Insights that is detailing the race currently for Senate, and it is a very interesting chart to see happening. And
yeah, so Barris is like saying like Plattner is actually doing really good in the primary. Wow.
Well, don't forget that Barris in one breath is saying, "Wow, Trump's endorsement's useless. Look how terrible a vet is doing," and then in the next breath is saying Lindsey Graham only won because of the Trump endorsement because it's so powerful. So
it's bullshit. Yep. It's bullshit. It's just all about betting markets.
It's like pick one.
It's all about betting markets with them.
I still can't believe he tweeted, reminder, Nancy Mace beat a Trump-endorsed candidate.
Yeah, how did that age? Conveniently forgetting his shit candidate's at 10% right now. Like, his shit candidate for the Senate race at 20%. It's gonna get worse for him, possibly. It's like, dude, you were wrong again. Like, when was the last time he was right about some of these races? Seriously. He was wrong about Texas, wrong about Kentucky, actually wrong twice about Texas. He was wrong about Louisiana. I mean, he was telling people to vote for Cassidy. Remember that? He was hinting, oh, Cassidy is more conservative than Letlow.
Which is wrong. Her record. Well, again, Letlow isn't the best, but like her record is better than Cassidy's.
You would rather have a neocon than a neoliberal. That's what he said. Which is just... How can you say, like, Cassidy sucks? What are you talking about? It's just bullshit. I guarantee you he hedges bets on every tweet he made. Seriously, check his Kelce account. I wonder why he won't show his Kelce account anymore. Is that strange?
Oh.
I wonder why. Yeah, Steve Hilton's advanced to the general. I wish him the best of luck. He's getting his ass kicked, but maybe does better than usual for Republicans, but no, I think he's gonna lose. How is
Graham
Letlow
might
neoliberal?
actually lose a county.
What?
Graham might actually lose a county. Spartanburg,
Anderson?
Spartanburg went from like Graham plus 300 votes to plus 50 votes, so it's kind of going towards Lynch.
Where's
the
county?
other Graham, the Lindsey Graham.
Ah, okay. I think talking about
one.
Yeah, so
that's really close. So he might actually lose a county.
He might lose a county, but he still won.
Oh yeah,
Greenville is also pretty close too, but that hasn't counted
Prick
for
DS
a
for
while.
5. Decision Desk has very good and accurate vote count. All he needs is your Google account. Yeah, but I signed it and they kicked me out, so I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm gonna use America First Insight and New York Times.
Yeah.
Patriots use these, by the way.
Jeez, Graham is at 68% in Horry County right now.
Jeez,
86% of the vote in.
Truth nuked.
He's doing like.
Is that his best county? No, it's not.
I mean, you look at the
no,
areas.
He's 70. Marlboro all the way in. 79% for Graham.
Let's go, Marlboro.
Also, Allendale. He's
Marlboro.
If I had to guess, Platinum will probably get around 75%. He may not even get 75%.
Yeah, I would say 75 seems about right.
We gotta see the suburbs stuff. We really haven't seen that yet.
Anyways, please hold.
Hold for
Okay,
what?
I'm holding. Okay, I'm holding.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're still waiting on more results, but I think we're kind of getting to the point where we kind of know how this is going to go.
North Dakota got results. They got an election.
Wow. 20 people are voting.
Hey, that's rude. They have 6,000 votes.
6, 7.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they already called the primary for Fedorchuk.
All right. Well, North Dakota's elections are done then.
Yeah. Dilly Bod for 10. Yeah, as I said, there's nothing there. Dilly Bod for 10. If the Supreme Court makes a ruling on late mail-in voting before November, do we see California being purple? We Californians are tired. California's more purple than all of you think. Well, I think it is a bit more Republican than the results show, but I don't think it's purple. That's pushing it.
It's still blue, but it's probably more like D plus 15 to 20, I would say.
Devious Aftershock for 2. Hilda got 45% plus the Pacific Palace. Oh my gosh. Palisades. Did I say it? Precinct. Prince Rider for 2. The Economist released their Senate ratings. It's awful. Yeah, it's awful. What did MT? Oh my gosh.
Was that the one that had like 15-point shifts to the Dems in like basically every state or something?
I don't know. Oh God, Mark, what did you post?
It was trending.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. What is this?
Life with MTG.
I don't know what it is.
It's a reality TV show.
Oh my gosh.
Conveniently, after she's out of the house, now she can do her own reality TV. Oh my God.
So when is MTG going on the Talk to a podcast?
It's literally a reality TV show. It's a giant grift. It's always been a grift, and these same morons keep thinking MTG's doing it for a good reason. No, here's what actually happened. Trump told her no in April of 2025 that he would not endorse her for Senate because she was getting crushed in the polling, and he just said, you have to prove that you can win. And instead of trying to work towards a Senate race and trying to build her campaign, she immediately went off the rails with the Doge subcommittee. She went on about transgenderism and the freaking geoengineering or some shit in a Doge hearings, by the way. Guys, what do you think of Doge? Do you think of transgenderism and geoengineering? You guys think of that stuff?
Of course, that's the first concept.
Yeah, that's important. But then she made everything about Epstein. She went off the rails with Trump, and now it's a reality TV show. It was always a scam. It's cape shit. It's all cape shit. Wow. Wow. Who's funding this? That's my question. Like, it's just life with MTG.
Was it the Maroc family? What's that one group of people who gave lots of money to Massey, the Maroc family or something?
Who freaking knows?
Something like that.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I also want to say Qantas Insight posted their poll that they did a while back of Graham getting 58%. And once again, Qantas Insight appears to know how to poll the GOP primary base like damn near perfectly.
But no, Mark Lynch is going to win, guys. Dilly bought it for 10. It's only blue because of paid for the homeless to vote and putting a smiley face on the ballot and no voter ID. Come on, guys. California's blueness is a mirage. Well, I'm not denying that it's more Republican than the results show, but it still is a Democrat state.
You have to consider that the whites in California are still pretty blue. Like, all things considered, I think the whites in Central Valley are kind of Republican.
They're basically like the Great Plains.
The whites on the coast are like New York and New England whites.
I was gonna say, like, somebody had a post about, I think it was Zachary Dominici or something, had a post where he said that whites in the Central Valley actually voted to the right of whites in the Great Plains. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. Yeah, so it's just California is just a very polarized state all around. The coasts are extremely liberal, while the more inner part of California is more conservative, or at the very least swingy.
It's just, I can't get over the fact that this actually happened. Like, I can't believe that freaking, like, I don't know, this whole MTG thing, I can't get over that. It's all reality TV show. Has she been filming this the entire time?
That'd be really funny if she was.
There's something sketchy. Like, wait, out of the blue, there's a reality TV show? Because that takes time to, like, film and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Mark Lynch is winning Spartanburg, by the way. He's going to win a county. Congratulations.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Mark. You were right.
Now, the question is whether the other county of Greenville's
I could see Greenville flipping to him.
This is still a shit, like...
But it doesn't matter. I mean, Graham is netting 18,000 out of Hori alone, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, and he's also ahead by like 9,000 votes.
Daniel for 5. Hello, Rap. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. The biggest shock for is Lindsay not getting 60%. That's pretty underwhelming for an incumbent. Usually, but the freaking schizophrenics threw everything at this race. And Lindsey Graham's not particularly popular, yet he's still won by 30.
I think Graham has been polling under 60% for years at this point, like unironically.
He's been polling for a decade at this point.
The GOP voters don't like him, but enough
vote for him.
Tolerate him.
Yeah. Dilly bought for 5. I live there, so I think I know more about California. Well, we're not denying that, it would get more Republican, but it's not as Republican as you think. By the way, funny enough, I remember Barris were making a big deal with the early vote turnout being good for the Democrats. Right now, Republicans with basically the same share of the votes in are up by 50,000 votes in the Senate primary. So
and don't forget, the reason the Democrats had such a strong showing, because when he made that tweet, it was like a couple days into early voting, is because the Democrats literally told every single way they could. They told all their voters to vote on day 1 of the early voting. That way Republicans will not do redistricting because too many votes have already happened, which had successfully worked. But that's why they had such a strong showing right out the bat.
Yeah, that's what happened. Let's see. Where we at? Did he hear about the McJuggernuggets Down syndrome abortion? I heard about that. That's horrific. but it's one of those things. It's not a surprise. It's just that's the state of America right now. Hope it changes one day, but there's nothing you really do about it. Sadly, but
there's a chance Mark Smith might actually lose because 60% of the votes, and he's down by 3 right now. South Carolina's first district. We brought this up earlier. Mark Smith is currently still down by 3 to Honeycutt.
Yeah, it'll really. I mean, what's important is he needs to make it to the runoff and then go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Honeycutt's whole like margin of victory is Charleston.
Yeah, we're still waiting on results out of Maine still. We're not gonna get results for a while. So
And
more
this
just
is only
in.
round 1.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Are we gonna wait for Nevada results
no.
or not?
Because remember, they do that shit where if one person's in line and God knows where, nobody can count the votes any part of the state. So fuck. I remember like 3 years, I remember the 2022 primary well. I couldn't stream that time. They literally did not count votes till 4 hours after the polls closed. Because they had the goofy law.
A terrible set of states for elections. You have Maine that's super slow. South Carolina's kind of slow. And then you have Nevada slow.
Yeah.
And then nobody cares about North Dakota.
Nobody gives a shit about North Dakota.
is also going kind of slow too.
It's just, come on, guys. You can count the votes faster. Florida proves this. I made a whole article on this too. Like, you can count the votes a lot faster. We don't, but Daniel for 10. This is dead conversation from past stream, but I asked you your favorite Batman actor. I'd like to follow up and ask, what is your favorite Joker actor? Ooh, Nicholson or Ledger? I think Heath Ledger probably, but
I mean, you probably have to go with Ledger just because his performance is unforgettable.
If I had to choose between the two, like if I could only have one Joker, it would be Heath Ledger. But I love Nicholson. I think he's a phenomenal Joker. His take on it's great. But yeah,
it's actually.
I mean, because Nicholson basically did what like Jared Leto was trying to do, where they made him more into like a kind of like a gangster kind of way.
Well, Jack Nicholson
where he was like
played,
the head of like the mob.
Jack Nicholson played Jack Nicholson, so it worked.
Yeah,
but
that's also why he was good in The Shining, because he was playing creepy Jack Nicholson.
That's all he has to do, just play himself. Yeah.
I do. I mean, it's very, very different, but I did enjoy Joaquin Phoenix as
first
Arthur
one. I
Fleck
like
as well.
I like
the second film is garbage, but yeah.
Well, because they hated the fact that people liked the first one. You weren't supposed to like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think with Phoenix's Joker was good because it was a different take on it. It was kind of outside of the Batman stuff. You kind of had that though, a little bit, but not really. So
yeah, I'm very interested I'm interested to see if the Clayface movie this year is going to be like the Joker film, where it's kind of like lightning in a bottle again.
I think it's gonna be good. Like, if they can make a horror film with Clayface, that's gonna be amazing.
I mean, I think it looks good from the trailer that I've seen.
The problem is Clayface is a character you could fuck up easily. So,
well, yeah,
that's my concern. Like, I don't think they've ever done a live take on Clayface. I don't think.
No,
but
there's been. I mean, I know the animated series had.
Oh yeah, they had a phenomenal.
And then the 2000s Batman series had where Bruce Wayne's good friend who was a cop, Ethan, whatever his name was, he became Clayface, and those are the main Clayface portrayals that I remember.
Yeah.
Ethan Bennett, that was his name.
K-Cup for 2. Wrong rap. Caesar Romero, Joker with the mustache. I mean,
oh yeah,
you can't compare.
He had a mustache.
You can't compare 1960s Joker. Like, you can't compare that. I get what you're saying, but no. Dark Helm has been a member for 3 months. MTG and Mace will be the 1,000-pound sisters of Rumble. Oh my gosh.
Who's the best Batman then?
Best Batman? I love Affleck. I think it's a good take on it. Just Pattinson, I don't think he's a good Bruce Wayne. That's the issue. If we're going just
I thought the Bruce Wayne Alfred relationship was one of the weaker parts of the Matt Reeves Batman film. Mostly because Andy Serkis, like great actor, but very miscast in that role.
Yeah, when you think of Alfred, you don't think of freaking Gollum. You don't think of that.
Because because Andy Serkis looks more like a working class British guy. And the thing about Alfred is he's supposed to be like more like upper class. That's why Michael Caine fit the role a lot better.
He's the best Alfred. American Nerd for 2.
I think I'd probably still say Christian Bale's my favorite, but I mean that one's a lot closer.
I'm gonna say the best Bruce Wayne's obviously freaking Christian Bale. There's no doubt about it. It's Christian Bale. He's the best Bruce Wayne. But best Batman, I think. I love Affleck's Batman. I don't care if people say I love what he did, but that's my take.
Please don't crash on me.
All right, a couple more super chats. American Nerd for 2. Thoughts of the Joker from the animated Batman? Oh, Mark Hamill was great in it.
Oh, Batman the animated series, or
freaking amazing.
The other ones?
Like all of them.
Mark Hamill's great. Kevin Michael Richardson is the Joker in the 2000s one. He actually wasn't bad either. Even Alan Tudyk as the Joker. I mean, Alan Tudyk, I think he's an underrated actor because he was in the Dodgeball movie.
Yeah.
He's been in he was King Candy and Turbo. He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah,
I think.
Greenville County flipped Mark Lynch, by the way. So
okay, so that is what we expected then.
Perictius for 5. 19% of the vote is in Maine, and Platinum's only at 73%. That's okay, but not super good for him. Yeah, right now it's not the best, but it is early, so we'll see. And Battlefield for 2. What if the Reacher actor became Batman? I think he's a good cast, but I don't think he's the best actor. That's the thing. I think he fits it well, but
I mean, what is the likelihood of us getting a sequel to the Batman film of 2022?
It's allegedly in pre-production, but they've been saying that for freaking 5 years now. So
I mean, because I know they were supposed to make the Catwoman film, and then they canceled it because apparently it was going to be like a very woke film or something.
I don't know.
So I don't know what's going on, but that seems like that's in like movie limbo right now.
Well, DC's is dead. I think when Supergirl bombs this next couple of weeks, it's gonna get bad. They're gonna fire Gunn.
Well, I mean, if I recall, I don't even believe that the Superman film did that well last year. It made money, but
it barely made a profit.
And that's bad considering it's like Superman.
Yeah, it's like they were. I think they wanted the Iron Man type thing where it's like it came on like it made a lot of money. It was good. They didn't get that.
Like I think the only superhero film that's going to make a decent amount of money this year is going to be Spider-Man 4.
Well, yeah, because it's freaking Spider-Man.
Yeah, Avengers Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday probably makes money, but like with how much money they've spent on it, it's probably not going to make that much of a profit.
They've spent like $500 million on that movie. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, this year's a good year for like indie directors and more like low budget films.
Well, it's proving people don't give a shit about the budget. They just want a good movie. That's all they care about. So, K-Cup for 2. By the way, didn't Dean Cain rip the Supergirl actor? I think I saw that. American Nerd for 2. Could a Harvey Dent solo movie work? I mean, the only way that would work is before he went insane.
You could have it be. I could see a Two-Face movie working if you do kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde scenario.
Maybe
where you have him like fighting against his inner demons.
I think if it's like either like right before or right after he becomes Two-Face, maybe where he's like losing it completely, but I don't know.
I'm back.
I don't know.
Hi, back.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, I think what's gonna happen is I think the Supergirl movie's gonna bomb and James Gunn's get fired. That's my take.
Well, I think they're already. Well, Millie Alcock's already like
what a
gone after like
dumbass.
saying like, yeah, I'm glad. I'm like you're like he basically said something to the degree of like, yeah, I've probably ticked people off, but like it's worth as long as I'm taking off the right
How
people.
did that go
all that
with
matters.
How well did I end up with the other movies that did that? How well did it go for Captain Marvel?
Not well.
Or the Marvels,
well,
excuse me.
I mean, the first Captain Marvel only really did well because it was like the last Marvel movie before Endgame came out, and people thought it was necessary.
The Marvels. I meant the sequel one that was shittier.
Well, it was also
the Marvels
a lot of it. You failed to mention with the first Captain Marvel movie. A lot of that was also like, bro, 90s nostalgia, bro.
Yeah,
Best
true.
Buy.
True.
Radio Shack.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I remember a lot of people were taking the fucking nostalgia bait.
Yeah, Prince Rider for 2. Portland's 90% and Platinum is now dropping. Yeah, he sort of dropped statewide a little bit now, so we'll see. Is that similar to the Long Halloween? I mean, yeah, but if you talk just about a solo Harvey Dent film, like I don't know. You just have to do in a way like Batman's not in it, because Batman being in it takes away from the whole thing. So, but you can't really do that without Batman though. That's the issue. K-Cup for 2. Meanwhile, David Corn Sweat is kind of chill, is he? Yeah, he is. He doesn't really say anything. But man, they're gonna fuck it up. James Gunn I had hope for, but he did not learn from Marvel. Some of his worst habits are coming through again. And that's my concern.
Well, I mean, he's not even the one who's directing the Supergirl film.
Yeah, I know, but here's it's his shit. I let's be honest here. It's his stuff.
Influence.
Yeah.
Well, no, like if you look at the trailers, like it just kind of reads like a James Gunn film.
Yeah, and it's gonna be terrible.
And it's also because, like, I mean, for all they're talking about, like it being made for women, but like superhero films are generally like for male audiences.
No, really?
Even like, I know, like big shock. Even I mean, I think Wonder Woman's audience was more even, but even that probably still skewed more.
Gentlemen, I regret to inform you, Kalos has posted another banger.
Who?
Damn.
Oh, I saw that. Chance Racing for 5. Best movie of the year is Project Hail Mary. By the way, did you guys see the Michael Jackson movie? That was a blast. The Kid Lives. I did not watch a Michael Jackson movie. I did not actually.
I have not seen the Michael Jackson movie. I think I might try to see it at some point. I also completely agree with you. I think Project Hail Mary has been the best film this year.
Because it's actually freaking good. Wow. Make a good movie and people like it.
Yeah.
Gee.
I mean, 2026 has actually been a decent year for films with like Project Hail Mary, Obsession, The Backrooms.
Notice these are not franchises.
No.
These are mostly indie movies.
Yeah, mostly
movies
indie.
made by small studios.
I mean, Andy Weir had another book become a film. I'm sure most of us have seen The Martian as well, but like even still, like that was not like a full blown.
That doesn't count. That's not a franchise where it's like, yeah, DC is coming out with super slop, and then Clayface, which I'm actually excited for.
Yeah, I think the Clayface movie is going to do well at the box office too.
The only risk I could see them having is if Supergirl is a shit, like a stinker, like really bad. It doesn't matter what happens to Clayface. People will be saying, "Fuck that, we don't trust you." And plus, the Clayface
that is a concern to have.
And Clayface, like,
but even then, that's
like comic heads know Clayface, but the general audience, they don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like, what the fuck is Clayface?
I don't know. But to be fair, though, like if you see the trailers for either of them, like the vibes of each film are like completely different.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like, it's kind of like with the Captain Marvel thing. It's like, yeah, it did so good because right before Endgame. I think the opposite happens here with Clayface. That's my take, but if it bombs. Saw the new Scary Movie. It's terrible, but in a good way. That's the whole point of scary movies. They're supposed to be shit.
I was gonna say, like, the scary movies were always like more lowbrow, though. Like they have their moments.
They're terrible on purpose. I don't know.
Yeah. Although I guess my hot take is actually I think that the third film was actually the best out of all of them. And
Which
then the
one?
first film. The third film. The
No,
third film,
no.
which is like a parody
What
of
film
Signs.
series?
Scary Movie.
Scary Movie.
Yeah.
I love the Scary Movie franchise. It just there's so many
Yeah.
memeable clips in it. It's hilarious.
Well, and then I mean the third film has Leslie Nielsen in it. It's literally just him doing like Naked Gun again. So I mean that's pretty great.
I still think my favorite scene is it's either the when Shaq and Dr. Phil in a room. I fucking love that scene.
Yeah, it's like and then like the Saw character is like the reason I brought both of you here is because you both play games with each other for you play games
and
with people
freaking
for a
Shaq
living.
has to hit a free throw, and he's like, everybody knows he's dog shit at hitting free throws, and he hits like Dr. Phil like 10 times.
Did you see the one Scary Movie clip where they're in like these guys like having a rap battle and then they look to the audience, then Simon Cowell's in there and he's just telling them that they're like terrible at their
That's the whole
rapping.
point. Scary movies are shit, but in a good way. They're supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh man.
Didn't the Wayland brothers also work on White Chicks? I can't remember.
I don't actually know. Let's see. American Nerd for 2. DC needs to stop trying to play catch up with Marvel. What? That's the problem. They're doing the same thing they did with Snyder. Yep. We got to catch up in 2 movies. Fuck no. No, you don't. K-Cup for 5. Yeah. Superman 2025. Be kind in a world that is full of bad things. Be kind and do what's right. Supergirl 2026. No. I'm a woman. Hear me roar, male plebs. Basically.
Well, the problem with the DCEU is that DC did not play to their strengths, and they tried kind of doing this this hybrid of trying to both be like the Dark Knight series and also trying to be like the MCU and trying to be like both epic but also more comical at the same time, and it just doesn't work.
Well, like you had Snyder playing to his strengths with restraints. Not what they fucking did. Stupid.
Breaking: Carmelo Anthony sentenced to death by consuming 300 Kool-Aid pineapples in one city.
American Nerd for 6. Project Hail Mary is directed by the guy who made the Lego Movie and the 21-22 Jump Street
Lord
movies.
Miller.
Yeah,
Phil
also
Lord Christopher Miller.
Also, there's a Michael Jackson movie. You didn't hear about that? That was one of the biggest movies of the year. Yeah, I didn't watch it. Honestly, I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson person, honestly. But Paratarius for 5. Oof. 3% of the vote just dropped in Maine. It went from 20 to 23, and Platter dropped 2.5 points. Ouch, he might get closer to 60s or something. We'll see.
Bro, you can't make this shit up. Sarah McBride just made a tweet supporting Nancy Mace.
Bruh.
What reality are we in right now?
Bashir Stan just made a fucking post like Nancy Mace handshaking about Riley Gaines, conservative woman who came in 5th place. And then fucking Sarah, quote unquote, Sarah McBride fucking says thoughts and prayers.
God. DB for 2. Wilson doing pretty well in South Carolina. Look at it. Yeah, he's currently he's in 2nd place still. So American Nerd for 2.
Didn't Mace and McBride hate each other too? Yeah. Because like Mace would always talk about the trans stuff.
American Nerd for 2. Wasn't there a Naked Gun movie last year?
There was, and it was good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it was Liam Neeson, and then I forget like the guy who played the antagonist. He's been in like a lot of stuff, but I don't remember what the actor's name is.
American Nerd for 2. Wasn't Michael Jackson a PDF file? Watch Razor Fist's video on that.
I've heard a lot of the accusations are questionable. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure that all the court stuff threw it out anyways. So, Solid Ahmad has been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much, good sir. But yeah, I just think with the whole movie stuff, Hollywood's going to take the wrong lessons from this. They're just like, oh, if we pump out horror films and give it higher budgets, people like it. No, people like the movies as is. Just make good movies.
Well, I mean, like what films like what Obsession shows is that you can have a good movie and still look good at the same time.
So apparently the victim in the Belfast attempted beheading attack has been identified.
He has?
Yep, he has. His name is Stephen Ogilvy. Guess
Oof.
what?
What?
Apparently he's deaf.
Are you serious?
Yeah, apparently he is
Wow.
mostly deaf and has major hearing issues, which
Oh,
is why he was able to be a
Jesus.
yeah. So much for protecting our disabled hub, Starmer.
Fuck off. That's horseshit.
No.
Wow. So the guy's deaf and Jesus. Pixar Productions for 2. Thoughts of the Penguin miniseries. Oh, I thought that was phenomenal. It was a great series. Rowdy Row for 3. Supergirl flops as SCOTUS ruled no LGBTQ content. That's real. I Am Battlefield for 5. The American Pie series, one of the funniest movies. American Nerd for 2. Are y'all interested in seeing Coyote versus Acme? Not really.
I mean, I like 2D animated films. I mean, it looks decent from what I've
I'm
seen
glad
of
it's
it.
getting released because that was horseshit what happened, but
I mean, we've really needed like a big 2D animated film release because we really haven't had
what is
one
the
since
last
like
big one?
Princess and the Frog. I think was like the last really big one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of
and that was 2009, I think.
Yeah. K-Cup for 5. Ryan Reynolds. The enemy of creativity is too much time and money. Audience, is that why Deadpool 3 had the biggest budget and is the weakest? I know. I think Ryan Reynolds did that on purpose, but I don't know. It still was a good film. But now a Supergirl's actor just insufferable, but what is with a lot of these female actresses who get to play as female superhero act like they're a feminist icon? That's a weird thing. It's all like not all of them, but a good chunk of them that, like they get the leads of this shit and they're like, fuck men. It's like, that's your main audience. What are you doing?
Well, you know what it is? What it is, it's a result of like the Hollywood leftist echo chamber where they're constantly surrounded by leftists. They're constantly being told about feminism and so forth. And so all that goes to their head. Like that's what happened with Rachel Zegler, where she had like
Oh,
one
hold up.
like
Hold
decent
up.
thing with West Side Story, and then she let it go to her head.
America First Insights has called it. Graham Plattner has won the Maine Democratic primary. Thank you, Mark.
Wow. Mark, it took you this long?
Thank you.
I have to make the gifts.
American Art for 2. Is the Spider-Verse movies kind of 2D? No. Fuck no. They're 3D.
No, those are 3D. I mean, they incorporate some 2D.
Yeah, but it's like barely
unique style, but it's still 3D.
I don't know, just the whole thing with the Supergirl stuff, it's gonna flop. And James Gunn's getting his ass fired. I don't know what happened. Like after that, I don't know what the fuck happens. Like what does Warner Brothers do at that point?
They
like,
give it to The Rock.
No, shut up! I cannot believe you get that reference.
Well, didn't Black Adam also like bomb at the box office?
The thing is, it didn't make money, but it was a complete like disaster. It just didn't make money.
I also do want to state that currently, some individuals were talking about South Carolina turnout being really bad for Republicans.
Yeah, now it's R plus like 12.
Yeah, it's currently like R plus 11 or whatever, which means it's basically on par with 2020, which is another point towards this year probably being as blue as 2020, which isn't too bad at all.
Reverse 2020,
which was like really a neutral year.
It wasn't neutral at all. It's just the map is so good.
How many more introductory Superman films do they have to make? Well, here's a weird thing. I watched Superman in film, like in theaters last year, I think it was. Yeah, last year. And in theaters, I thought it was great. But I watched it again. I rewatched it for the first time. It is not that good. I don't know what it is. Like, it just the second time I watch it, it's like, what the fuck am I watching?
Is it like kind of like the No Way Home effect where, you know, they made the film to be about like where the audience can like go crazy when they see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and then once you remove that and watch it at home, it's like less epic.
Yeah, it's just boring at
because I never
sometimes.
saw it. So
It's the problem I have with the Superman film. The more I look back at it, it's just they make Lex Luthor a dumbass. That's the first issue. He's a friggin' dumbass, and it's just stupid the way they handle it. And they try to introduce like the Justice League, the Justice, whatever they're called, not the Justice League, the other one. It's like they do it in such a way that's stupid. And yeah, there's some good elements to it, but the more you watch it, it's just like, what are you watching? The only thing they nailed was a soundtrack because they just all they did was copy and paste Man of Steel and the Christopher Reeve Superman. That's all they did. Just copied pasted it for the modern audience. It was good, but
modern audiences.
Yeah. Kyle Hughes for 5. Sarah McBride, Trans Hart, Nancy Mace. Yeah. Perictarius for 2. With platinum under 75%, is that good for Collins? I think it's okay for her. Gustavo G for 2. Barnes. Carmelo's jury was rigged because it was white. Wait, what? Did he actually say that?
What?
Please, for the love of God, let him say that. Let's see. I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Wow. Hold up. Zach Land has the perfect issue to bring up now. The state of Iowa is laying off over 300 IT workers and instead hiring Cognizant subcontractors.
Oof.
For those who don't know, Cognizant is the third largest employer of H-1B visas in the United States.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. Thanks, fucking, what's the name of the bitch who's the governor right? Kim Reynolds?
Kim Reynolds.
Kim Reynolds.
Thanks, Kim Reynolds.
All right. K-Cup for 5. Breakdowns of blockbusters talk about Black Adam. The Rock wanted to act him as Shazam's adversary and make him Superman's villain. It doesn't work. Well, yeah, Black Adam is Shazam's main enemy. Like, yeah, sometimes they fight with Superman, but it's always Shazam and Black Adam. It's just freaking... It's The Rock. What do you expect? Let's see. The podcast scene in the ending where he finds Joy and Earth is Joy and his Earth family members were pretty damn good. Yeah, there's good scenes, but just the movie itself was just shit. I hate saying that, but it's like, what fucking happens?
And what was the other? Was it like the Blue Beetle film too? I forget what
that was before Gunn.
Everybody forgot about that.
That was before Gunn. That shit disappeared, but yeah.
I heard. I mean, I remember hearing that the second Suicide Squad film was pretty good, but I never saw it.
Yeah.
Did we mention that Tom Steyer has officially conceded?
Yeah, I saw that. Kyle Hughes for 2. Any thoughts on Oklahoma governor race next week? Anybody but Drummond or whatever his freaking name is. Okay.
Well, didn't Trump endorse against them?
Yeah, he did.
So Calvin Coolidge Project must be really happy about that.
Calvin Coolidge Project put the team on his back with that one. So.
Also, it's official. Mark Lynch did win Spartanburg all the way in now.
Sad. All right. So I think that's kind of it, everybody, for tonight. I know Nevada's upcoming, but I'm not. Fucking Nevada sucks at county votes.
Well, you only got to stay up for like four hours or so.
I remember 2022. I thankfully did not have to stream that day. I was gone. I couldn't stream. I remember looking. It was 3 hours later. Not a single vote counted because one precinct had issues. Just yeah. I have Battlefield for 2. Who is the best Superman? Henry Cavill. Next.
Honestly. No, do we mean okay? When we say best Superman, do we mean just the live action films?
Well, okay, if you include anime, there's a different story, but I think just live action's Henry Cavill.
Yeah, in terms of live action films, yeah, no, Henry Cavill is an amazing Superman. David Cornsweet did really well. I think Henry Cavill is the better actor. The only reason I think Cornsweet's Superman is a better character, but in terms of who I think my favorite Superman actor is in Who Portrayed Superman, it has to be Henry Cavill. His Superman being dull and boring is not really his fault as much as it is Zack Snyder being Zack Snyder. I guarantee you if Henry Cavill's Superman had someone like fucking James Gunn or Jon Favreau directing him, he would have been a lot better.
All right. American Nerd for 2. I'll take 2025 Superman over the
American Nerd
Marvels.
for 2.
Well, yeah,
I swear, I don't understand where you guys get this fucking money from. Seriously.
All right. So, I think it's kind of it for everybody. Yeah. So Maine, it's taking forever to count their votes. Nevada is going to be a fucking joke. I hate how they do it, but it is what it is. Anyways, folks, we'll be back tomorrow night with a stream. We shall see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see us at. Godspeed.